Sometimes the game
Oh,
capture thing on OBS doesn't like finding Final Fantasy.
I've noticed. But
My
yeah.
my big dumb lance. I'm so happy that
But
I don't have to worry about seeing players in queue like 600 anymore.
oh yeah, well, I mean the expansion is no longer the Endwalker is a year old now, so we don't have to worry about that.
Yo, when's the next expansion? I'm excited for it.
Like next year probably.
I'm so excited to not be able to play the game for 2 weeks again.
Yeah. Seriously though, it's funny because like yeah, the queues were really long, but like I have heard horror stories about Stormblood's launch, and they are not nearly as bad as the 800 person queue or the 1200 person queue that Endwalker had.
To be
So
fair, at least Endwalker they had more resources to put towards it in theory.
in theory, yeah. But even going beyond that, one hard lesson they learned from Stormblood is make more instanced areas for individual places. A and B,
That's very fair.
uh, don't put an instance right at the start of the game, the expansion that everybody has to do.
Oh god. Oh yeah. So since last time, I was gonna level Arcanist, but I was busy, so I couldn't.
Fair enough.
um. Okay. So what are we doing? We're there's a crystal tower or something.
Yeah, there's just this weird tower that just kind of showed up in the middle of nowhere after one of
I'm
the
sliding.
calamities.
I'm sliding. I broke it. Oh god, there it goes.
Did you DC?
No, no, watch that. Did you see? I was.
Oh my god.
I somehow queued an elusive jump, but for some reason I think I broke it because I held down the button and then I really quickly pressed sprint before it activated. So it just queued it for like a while. And then I think once sprint ended, I was just sliding around, and then once sprint ended, it made me jump back.
Beautiful.
I don't. Is that what happened? What the hell?
Uh, it'll happen if it'll happen if it's still like trying to connect you more than anything. It's not like
That's probably fair.
and especially since like you're in Limsa, which is literally the most popular city state for people just to chill in.
I mean, it's pretty.
Um, it is. It's also, if I remember correctly, it's also where most of the ERP scene is.
Most of the what?
ERP scene.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah,
Um.
that's just something that that 14 has,
Yeah. That's fair and valid.
and a lot of mods to work with it.
Slay wild dodos. Oh, that's the. Okay. Oh, right. I need to make that crab bow. Okay. Circus tower. Um. I have a question. If I abandon a quest like this, I can't just re-pick it up from the same guy, right?
Yeah. Although you could also just like click the boxes a couple times just to hide it, so that way if you don't want to do it now, you could just like
No, I'm just saying because
keep
it
it.
sounds like something stupid that in theory could break the game if they didn't think about it.
Oh yeah, no, you could always re-accept it.
Oh wait, actually, before I do this, I need to. It's fine. No, I'm wasting so much of my pittance of money on teleporting.
Oh no.
How many teleports do I need to do to burn through 2 million gil?
Uh, right now, too many to count. Later on, when teleporting from one area to another costs. What's the furthest place I can go right now? 1555 to 1555 gil. Not quite as many.
That's still a lot. That's like a ridiculous
A
amount still.
lot.
That's like 10,000, isn't it?
Or something like that. 20,000?
Oh wait, yeah, 20 because I have 2 million.
Something like that. It's a lot of teleporting. But you will be teleporting a lot.
Beep.
Thanks for the reminder.
Go, 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 go. There's a fucking... God damn it. There's a vacuum right outside my goddamn door.
Oh. Woo!
God, get the hell out of my party.
Leap of Faith, I see.
Yes, I haven't played Leap of Faith in over a year. Have they
Fair
added
enough,
any
fair
new
enough.
maps?
I think they added one.
Oh, nice. Oh, this is the map I sucked at. Okay. Okay, yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that one's rough.
Oh, there's one over there. I don't remember all the trophy placements anymore.
It has been a year, and I think they are somewhat random.
They're not random. It's just they have a limited pool to choose from for where they spawn.
I would argue that is random.
Okay, so that could take me all the way up. Or oh. Or
Like stars in Mario Party, they only have certain areas they can spawn at, but it randomly chooses where they spawn.
oh, damn it, there's that one. That one's down there. Oh. Okay. Was that like that? I just don't like this map specifically because of how much it loops back on itself.
You're kind of just doing, I guess, like just zigzagging up. That's the word I'm looking for. That's the word I'm looking for. Is zigzagging.
Oh, there's one of the silver ones. How do I get to that one? Guess from over here. Oh, yeah, I see. Okay. Oh. Well, there's one fall. I made a daring leap across a interesting gap.
Mistakes are made.
Listen, everything has better platforming than original Destiny did.
That sounds like an insanely low bar.
It kind of is. So for in terms of me myself playing, I've only ever played Destiny 2 where they fixed this issue. But back in Destiny 1, if your toe hit the edge of a platform, you would just fall. Like there was no like there was a gap there. There was no like scramble to get up something that you just barely miss. Like literally, if your toe hits it, you don't get on it.
And in first person view, which is literally impossible to see sometimes.
Exactly. That's why everyone loved that a large portion of raids had platforming sections. What? How did I overshoot that? Oh no, I'm panicking. But I
Wait,
still
what?
see it.
What the hell do I have? Do I actually have that? Oh my god, I do. I didn't think I did.
Why does this have longer, or why does this feel like the rounds last longer than they used to?
Maybe they gave more time to it? I don't know. I haven't really noticed.
Maybe I'm just worse, so it's taking me longer to reach the end and I never actually ran out the timer.
It's also possible.
Okay, when I get up here, please, oh God, remember that there's a gap at the end of the thing. Yeah, right here. Yeah, that is a gap. Okay.
God,
Oh,
did I just fucking triple weave?
those aren't solid. Why aren't these pipes solid? Oh dear. I remember on the one that's like the floating islands. I was good enough at it. I could literally just press sprint and not stop moving and get all the trophies.
Damn,
That's how often I played Leap of Faith.
that's impressive.
I know. I was able to beat it in consistently. It was something like 1 minute 12 seconds. I was literally speedrunning Leap of Faith.
That is pretty fucking impressive.
Well, the thing is, I wanted to get all the points as fast as possible.
Yeah, that's
Because
fair.
I was trying to get Fenrir.
Right.
Have they added anything like special to that shop?
I think they added. Let's see, I think they added a couple of the mounts, and by mounts I mean the pods from the Nier Automata raid that you can get only after you've done those say that 24-man series.
Interesting.
I think they've added
Damn it.
more. I know they've added more stuff, but I don't remember what else.
I wish the camera would work with me here. Okay, I need to remember that's not actually fully zoomed out yet, because I'm still actually pushed up against a wall, so I think that's... And then when I jump, it pulls farther away from me a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there we go. Hooray.
Yay!
4,000 MGP!
Yay!
I think they should make it so that the first person who crosses the goal gets double MGP.
That. How the fuck would they track that?
Just the first person who goes through the goal. They would just get, like, double what they would have. What do you mean, how would they track that? You have to press a button to go through the goal.
Man.
First person who presses that button gets a double. That'd be really easy, wouldn't it? Am I crazy?
I think you're a little crazy.
What? Why?
And not like super crazy, but I definitely think you're a little crazy. So much because it's not so much because it's not something that wouldn't work. Hi, Chocobo Racing, you exist. But it would also, I feel like it'd also be kind of weird to kind of program with how typically like the game works in like 3-second server ticks.
Oh. Oh, okay. Is that... Okay, it works. Gotcha. That makes sense.
Yeah.
But then if multiple people go through on the same server tick, they all get it. Who cares? It's MGP. It's MGP, and they're not getting as much anyways, because if they went through first, they probably didn't get all the trophies. Damn it.
No.
Since I've been back, I have not had a valid opportunity to get the, what is it, 1300?
Something like that. For,
Mini Kekbot?
oh yeah.
Yeah, I have not had a card that has 1, 2, 3 on it. Okay, consolation. 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 Okay. It's free money.
It is indeed, as they say, free money.
Literally just doing one, like, even just Constellation pays for more than all 3 of your, like, retries.
Yep.
Is tomorrow Friday?
Yes.
Okay, I actually got that pretty close.
Yes. Well, it's Saturday that it checks out.
Yeah. Okay, now, let's go to Modona. Triple Triad match is not allowed in the current area? How dare you?
I know, right?
How dare they ever tell anybody that they shouldn't play Triple Triad in any place?
Look, it's not like it's gonna be the death of several thousand people or anything.
Listen, if I wanted to, I should be able to go into Castrum Sentry and play Triple Triad in the middle of the middle of the break room.
That would actually be really fucking funny, though. I can't even lie.
Oops, I found one. I forgot the Chocobo Keep exists.
Do not blame you. They're kind of irrelevant past a certain point.
I mean, to be fair, they are still always cheaper than teleporting, aren't they? It's just you take the travel time.
Mm-hmm. Well, that and also, they can actually bring you to certain points on a map that you can't just like teleport to.
Can they take you to the main cities
Yes,
without being there first?
I believe so. Yes,
Wow,
because
I wasted a
it's
lot
still...
of time on my side characters.
Well, to be fair, for every character in A Realm Reborn, you're given just the, oh yeah, hey, go, you get to go here now, go there now. After you hit like 15. Oh yeah, by the way. Get back in the party.
Fine. Why is Eight and Sentinels a different area than the rest of Mordona, even though it's on the map of Mordona?
Because it wasn't originally here.
Oh, they actually legitimately just added to the map.
Yeah. When the Alliance Rig came out.
That's interesting. Why wouldn't they just not? I don't know how else to word that. Just not.
Or I'm guessing for
Just
for
not
Realm
put
Reborn?
it on a Mordona map. Just make a new little map.
Well, that's what they would start doing. Is that eventually they would just make it just Alliance Raid areas that you'd go to for just doing Alliance Raid stuff is just its own map in the different spots that you have to go to for it, but
Crypt Lurker's Planisphere.
Oh yeah, the level 80 gear.
Don't worry. I have Titan's big toe strapped to my back.
Neat.
Well, if it isn't Lucy, Eager is. So it's pronounced circus?
Yes.
I want to say circus.
I do too, and I don't understand why it's called circus.
Well, because it's full of clowns, obviously.
Pretty fucking much.
Yes, that was a dig at raiding parties.
Oh no, it absolutely is.
Well, if it isn't Lucia. Eager to enter a circus tower and kill everything in sight, no doubt. I'm sure you already heard, though. The place is locked up tight as a clam. New friends from students, you say? Excellent. It's been slow going, or rather, no going, for the chief. He'd appreciate the help. If you'll just follow me, I'll take you to him. Alright, I need to re-randomize my minion. Sorry, Buffalo Calf. I still don't remember where I got you.
No, please don't leave me.
I feel like I got Buffalo Calf, one of the first things right after I got back into playing this again. But I forget what quest I did that I saw it and I got really excited.
Let me double check.
I feel like it was definitely a quest I did right after I got back. Oh, I think it was one of the Waking Sands ones. Like, when they were leaving. I don't know why they gave me a buffalo calf. Some old faces to lift the spirit, and a couple new ones besides.
Oh, yeah. You got it from just. It's possibly a primal, which is one of the things you have to do for Soul 50 stuff.
Why'd they give you a buffalo?
Why not?
Okay, fair enough. Why haven't they given me a pair of these goggles yet?
Because you're not cool enough yet, and also you're not technically a student from. You're not a student of Valdisia. Part of the students of Valdisia.
Are all the Scions students of Baldesian?
Mhm.
Oh wait, yeah, that's kind of the point. Never mind.
Yeah, they established that towards the end. Well, they've reestablished that towards the end of 4.1
Yeah.
or 4.0. No, 4.1. No, not yeah. Anyway,
Allow me to introduce Une and Doga. The scholars of ancient Alag sent here by our friends of Baldesian to aid in the investigation. I really think that students of Baldesian should be called friends of Baldesian. We understand you're
you
having
think.
trouble circumventing the tower's defenses. 'Tis our hope that we can be of some small assistance. If your tires ought to go by, your assistance should prove invaluable indeed. Are they vampires?
No, you're about to learn what they are, but they're not vampires.
To begin with, let me tell you where we stand. Beyond Rise's Circus Tower, the principal spire of the structure collectively known as the Crystal Tower. The only way to get inside is through the proverbial front door, the imposing gate you see here. The problem is we can't get it open. It's sealed it's sealed by some mechanism whose workings are an utter mystery to us. Having no success via more orthodox methods, I went at it with everything from a pickaxe to a Magitech cannon. Nothing so much as put a scratch on it. I really want to see a cutscene of Sid just pointing a Magitech cannon at the door.
All right, this should work. What do you mean you think this is gonna work?
I mean, it is a physical object. It can be blown open with some amount of force.
You're not wrong, but you're also not right in this particular case.
Listen, it might not be an amount of force that we are even capable of comprehending, but there is an amount of force that will blow open the door.
You're not wrong, but you're also not right.
For a blessing, the gate doesn't reduce ashes like the 8 sentinels, but it does. But that doesn't make it any less effective at security measures. It's fiendishly frustrating in its simplicity. The only clue we have is the elaborate device carved upon it. A man and a woman, respectant, elegant royalty by my judgment. Precisely who these individuals were, we cannot say, nor do we know whether the device actually serves a purpose. It is purely decorative. Are they just gonna open it? I mean,
pretty much.
Listen, they're just kind of walking up. They're even walking up to the correct sides of it.
You know.
If thinking to force it, save your strength. It's no use. Just has the calluses on my hands. Rest assured, we do not mean to waste our strength. Indeed, why should we exert ourselves when the gate will open of its own accord? Fucking mouth agape. I don't think any of us expected that to happen. Do they have... I can't zoom in.
What are you trying to think of?
I was trying to see if they had the rings on the middle fingers like the carving did. Seven hells. What is this? What did you do? What are you?
We are gods. I mean, what?
Well, that guy's wearing like big gauntlets, so I can't even tell. What the? Piercing the heavens and gathering the light, a symbol of mankind's glory and might. Its virtue guarded by gates impregnable, only to those of royal blood answerable. Exactly as passed down through the legend, I am delighted to see. Yeah, they're descended from Alligans, that's what their red eyes meant. That doesn't mean they're not vampires.
I can safely say that they're not.
Their magic powers look
But-
kind of like they're like a poltergeist or something.
Well,
Are they? What? Don't say well to me when I say something stupid.
I guess they're, in a sense, a sort of poltergeist.
Beg pardons for interrupting your bewilderment. I couldn't help but notice the remarkable playthings you've acquired. Why is
Hello, Nero.
Why is this guy just stepping up to us like this group of people?
Well, you see, he really wants the technology that's in the circus tower.
Okay, but he's also walking up to getting his teeth kicked in.
You will come to learn that he is not as smart as he looks.
Yeah, I'll be honest, he does not look very smart. He never looked very smart.
That's what I mean.
Nero, you're still alive? Actually, come to think of it, when is the last time we saw Nero?
Right after you did Titan, I believe.
What happened?
Right, there was
to
a
him?
little.
I can't remember.
Well, the last time you saw him was in.
Because we thought he was dead, apparently.
No, he managed to get away from you. You did fight him in Castrum Meridium,
Yeah.
or Meridian, the Praetorium. Actually, excuse me. You did fight him in the Praetorium, but he got away before. Say, because of a power surge that the Ultima weapon had caused.
Interesting. Why did Sid assume he was dead then?
I mean,
Fair enough.
to be fair, the Praetorium kind of blew the fuck up
That's fair.
in a giant nuke.
Garland, if I didn't know better, I would say you weren't happy to see me. Nah, but I jest. In light of our recent meetings, you have every right to be wary. Be assured I am no longer a threat to you. My legion is for all intents and purposes defunct, and my association with it means a tight noose awaits me back in Garlemald. And so I've been roaming this land Eorzea, a regular itinerant. In the course of my wanderings, I chanced to catch wind of your latest adventure. It sounded positively fascinating, so I decided to come here and join you. After the wrongs you've committed, you think I was that gullible? Gullible? If you're suspicious of my intent, 'tis only my just deserts, but I am determined to make amends. As a gesture of goodwill, I will share with you what I know, starting with these two odd characters. As you are doubtless already aware, the Crystal Tower was a symbol of ancient Alleg's might and prosperity. Entry was permitted only to royalty and a select few individuals. According to the records I have unearthed, only royal blood can open the gate. In other words, the Emperor and his progeny were living keys. You mean to say that these two are descendants from Allegan royalty? I guess to be fair, we established that they're descendants from Alleg, but not specifically royalty.
Let's say that was something that Grahad did point out, is that like, hey, wait, they have the same eye as I do.
Yeah, that's the thing, that like, hey, you're descended from Alleg, but like, they never specifically said they were royals, I guess is the thing here.
That's true.
Yeah. Also, he only has one eye, whereas they have both eyes.
Indeed. There may be a reason for that.
They stole them from other people.
Yes.
Actually?
No.
Okay. I was like, oh god, they're pulling a Naruto. Everyone's stealing each other's eyes now.
Oh god, that was a thing?
Yeah, like the Sharingan. The entire thing is that, like, listen, if you kill an Uchiha, you can literally take his eyes and, like, put them in your head and you can use the Sharingan now. That's, like, a thing.
What the fuck?
You know Kakashi?
That's fucked up.
Like, that's why he has one Sharingan, because he took it from an Uchiha. Kakashi, like, the teacher with the gray hair.
Yeah, fucking wild. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Yeah, that's, like, the entire thing.
More you know.
Well, I suggest nothing so glamorous. To put it plain, they are imitations of royalty, living kings born of Allegan ingenuity. Ah, they're robots. Yeah, clones, basically the same thing.
Yeah,
Clones,
you
I
know.
believe, is the name your creators gave your kind. Is that not so? It would seem that it would seem that the time for concealment is past. You know, I have specialized too. I have a white one and a purple one.
Yeah, but they're not red, so who cares?
Purple is better than red.
I'm not denying this, but they're
Pray
not red,
accept
so in
our
this case, who
apologies.
cares?
Pray accept our apologies. 'Twas not our intent to deceive. We simply wish to avoid causing undue alarm by prematurely making what many would consider deranged claims. If it please you, let us return to the 8 Sentinels. There's much and more to tell. Why can't we do it next to the door so we can watch it so Nero doesn't send anyone in?
To be fair, Nero doesn't have anyone he can send in.
We don't know that specifically.
He That's true. To be fair, he did say, and you're just gonna have to take his word for it, that his
Exactly
unit
why I'm
is
not.
kind of fucking, dead.
Yeah, it would be. Yeah, you know, it was so convenient that he just mentioned that right after, right as the door was open, so we wouldn't suspect he had anyone working with him.
Yeah, I know, right? I know. Look, it's fine. It's fine. He's too. He don't worry about it. Nobody's gonna be sent in there without us knowing.
My Titan Lance is so 8-bit.
It's so pixelated.
Seven Hells, do you seriously mean to follow us around? He looks so stupid. I don't know how to describe it. He just looks stupid.
Just wait. He'll make future appearances. He somehow gets to look even stupider.
Come on, Garland, you know me better than think I spoke in jest. What more will it take for us to reconcile? A gift, perhaps? You not having tried to murder everyone, probably.
That's a high ask. Ooh, he's gonna have to get back to you on that one.
An elegant tombstone. It holds the information I just shared with you, and a deal more besides. Uh, it used to be the jealously guarded property of the 14th Legion, but it's yours now. I wish you joy of it. I look forward to working together, old friend. I think I just figured it out. He has a tiny, scrunched up face like Tucker Carlson. He just looks like he's always mad and confused, right? Right?
I've never fucking thought of that before.
Right?
Jesus
Doesn't
Christ.
he? He's not standing
Holy
here anymore,
shit.
but doesn't he?
Holy shit.
Wait, no, there he is. He's over here. Hey, you. Look at that face! Right?
I would, but he's not there for me.
But look on the stream. I'm pointing at him.
He really does, though. It's
That's
kind of hilarious.
I'll make fun of him even more now. Hey, Doggo. If you're ready to listen, we should tell you all. Right next to this cliff, as it all should be. As it pertains closely to your investigation, your leader Rambros may wish to be present.
Several cutscenes of playing. All this reminds me is that when you get towards the end of A Realm Reborn and go into Heaven's Word, you will get a pop-up that will say, several cutscenes will play in sequence. Please make sure that you set aside time to view these cutscenes.
I think it did that towards the Ultimate Weapon battle too, didn't it?
Probably did.
I think it said that about instances, not cutscenes, though. Like, hey, there's going to be a couple instances in a row.
Yeah, and they'll warn you about that now too.
Yeah.
Like, hey, there's going to be a number of instances you're going to have to do in a row in certain cases.
Before we begin, pray allow me to apologize again. It was not our intent to deceive you. As you will have already gathered, we are not scholars sent by the students of Baldesian. Nay, we are clones, copies of people who once existed, given life through Allegan technology. This is rather a lot to take in. If it would not be considered unseemly, might I ask why you and yours were created? And more specifically, what is it you now seek to do? Answering your questions requires that we revisit Allegan history. Pray bear with us.
Lore!
The Allegan Empire reached its zenith long before our kind came into being. In that glorious age, the Crystal Tower stood tall as a symbol of Allegan pride. Parents took their children there, that they might learn how the nigh limitless energy it produced brought prosperity to the whole empire. That prosperity, however, bred decadence, and the empire began to show signs of stagnation. This decline was made all the more rapid for want of strong leadership. In a matter of generations, the Allegan civilization became a pale shadow of its former self. Its once gleaming cities fell into disrepair, and its frontier lands were given over to the wilderness. Lamenting the pitiful state of affairs, one technologist made it his mission to restore Alleg to greatness. Amon was his name. He was believed, and he believed that the ailing empire wanted for but a potent ruler, and none was more potent than its founding father, whom he sought to resurrect. The founding father? You cannot mean Emperor Zand. Zand?
I think it's Zandy.
Oh.
They say his name, like,
no.
Twice?
Not Zandy, because if I hear Zandy, I'm just going to accidentally say Randy.
Oh, it's going to be... Oh, you're going to be saying Randy.
Okay, you cannot mean Emperor Zand. None other. As part of his experiments, Amon created clones of the Emperor's descendants. We are the products of that experiment, copies of Une and Doga. Historical texts mention the reigns of two Allegan emperors named Zand. It was commonly believed that the second was the namesake of the first. After all, such a custom is not uncommon among royalty and commoners alike. To think that the two were in fact one and the same. Okay.
What a twist!
Okay, you know what? I'll say it like this: the original one was Zandy, and the second one that was resurrected realized how stupid that was and went by Zand. Okay.
All right. Fair enough.
Zand returned from the grave and assumed his throne once more. And true to Amon's prediction, the emperor restored his realm to the glory it once knew. Would that he could have been satisfied with that. In his previous life, the emperor desired to bring the entire world under Allegan dominion, an ambition that ultimately went unfulfilled. Having been granted a second chance, he was determined to succeed. Realizing that he needed... I don't like that they're focusing the camera on Nero on this one. Realizing that he needed more power to wage his war of conquest, Zand turned his sights towards a forbidden source, darkness, in order to learn how to harness this power. He converted the Crystal Tower into a restricted research facility. Oh, God. Darkness? Again? Seven hells. What is it with megalomaniacal rulers turning to darkness in their lust for power? Well, at least this one won't be bothering us, being thousands of years dead and all. Well, we did just fight a 1,000 of years dead guy in the tower, didn't we? Well, in the labyrinth.
I don't think dead, but I mean basically dead with how long he's been asleep.
Oh, was he like in cryostasis?
More I'd say more just like in sleep mode.
Okay.
So much cryo state because, like, if I recall correctly, he's not a dude. He's just like a construct.
I thought that he was like like one of the best warriors and whatever, and like this was like him being like brought back as like a ghost projection to fight us or whatever. I thought that's what they said about it.
You could be remembering right, and I could be remembering wrong. It is entirely possible.
Listen, it was like a week ago. I can't remember. Would that you were right, Master Garland. Alas, Emperor Zand is very much alive. Within Circus Tower, he still abides, his ambition burning all the more ardently for his empire's collapse. Yeah, okay. He's just been sitting in the goddamn tower for 1,000 years.
For 1,000 years I have waited for this day, and now I am finally free!
I ran out of goldfish crackers 998 years ago.
Goldfish crackers, huh?
Listen, if I was trapped in a tower for millennia, I'd want a lifetime supply of flavor blasted goldfish crackers.
Fair enough.
Wielding the power of darkness requires prodigious amounts of energy. Energy that not even the Crystal Tower could produce. In order to augment the shortfall, Dalamud was created and launched into the heavens. On high it hung, gathering the sun's energy and channeling it to the tower below. Okay. However, miscalculation resulted in a surge of energy that escaped into the land. This triggered an earthquake of unprecedented violence, the calamity that ushered in the Fourth Umbral Era. In the blinking of an eye, the mighty Allegan Empire was laid to waste. Okay, so if Dalamud going haywire caused into the Fourth Umbral Era, what's the one that, what's the end of the era that Bahamut caused? Which number was that?
6. A Realm Reborn starts in the 7th Umbral Age.
Okay.
We are now currently in the 7th Astral Age.
Okay.
Which, now that I think about it, I think that was what 4.1's patch title was the Astral Age.
So was Dalamud then, like, repurposed to hold Bahamut? Or was Bahamut always in there?
I'm trying to remember. I want to say Bahamut was always in there, but I'm not 100% sure.
Because in theory, it could work either way, that, like, originally Dalamud was just made to, like, absorb the energy of the sun and transfer it down. And then, like, later, like, now that it didn't have that purpose, it just happened to be a good prison for Bahamut. Or they sealed Bahamut in it, and like, Bahamut might have been part of that process of, like, absorbing sun energy or whatever.
It was both. It was both, like, a solar energy plant, effectively, and also Bahamut's prison.
Okay. It's interesting that Bahamut didn't escape in that first calamity, when, like, all the energy discharged.
I mean, I'll be real. The Allegans were very, very powerful. Like, we're still figuring out just how far their reach went.
Yeah, I guess to be fair, the only thing that could have been their downfall was themselves.
Okay,
fair enough.
Like, for reference too, Bahamut is not. I guess this is a minor spoiler that you're going to learn later. Bahamut was not the only dragon of his power level. The Allegans managed to capture, I think, 2 or 3 others.
Yo, that's cool.
And imprison them similarly.
Was one of them Tiamat?
Yes.
Okay, good. I don't know what I don't know what the other ones would be, but you know, if one's Bahamut, there has to be another one that's Tiamat.
Yeah. I will say they do kind of pull names from a lot of, like, different mythologies for those dragons in this game, which I like.
I'm trying to think of other dragons.
Well, I will say one of them was added to Grand Order over the last Christmas.
Oh, Vritra?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Vritra plays a role in Endwalker, actually.
Fun.
But, again, that's maybe, like, too much of a spoiler for stuff, but I don't think it's really that big of a deal. Cause...
I mean, the fact that other dragons exist isn't exactly, like, that surprising. It's just something I didn't know about yet. Like, it's just like, oh yeah, there were other dragons like Bahamut. It's like, yeah, okay, sure. Why wouldn't there be? Yep. I mean, if there's one, why wouldn't there be more?
Yep. Don't worry, you'll eventually meet his dad.
Papa?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. That doesn't sound good.
Just wait.
Yet even as the Crystal Tower was sinking into the earth, the technologist Amon, now Emperor Zan's closest aide, invoked powerful magics and halted the flow of time. Every soul within the structure the Emperor included was placed in a deep slumber, the state able to remain in until the time was ripe to awaken. Okay, so basically, like, so it was a cryo sleep. It was just a magic. It was just a magic cryo sleep instead of a cold cryo sleep. You know.
It was wait, time out, time right the hell out.
It was time magic. Essentially, that's what I meant. Like, I know cryo sleep technically is like freezing, but when you're talking about magic, cryo sleep is kind of just putting to sleep.
See, I also thought it was just a sleep mode. not like I forgot about the time magic business.
Why can't I do time magic? Why can't they add time mage to this game?
Because they did in Heavensward with some of Astrologian stuff, and they realized, oh fucking god, Astrologian is too strong. We cannot add time magic.
Fair enough. I really like the lore of this game.
It's great. I've said this before. I'll say it again. I love that, like, 95% of the time they take stuff that's in older Final Fantasies and just apply it to, and just make it its own thing in 14.
Yeah, it's very neat. Eras came and went. After millennia lying dormant, Dalamud was summoned back to Earth. Its descent triggered the seventh Umbral Calamity, in the wake of which the Crystal Tower emerged. And every every Umbral era is ushered in by an Umbral Calamity, which is the change from the Astral era. And then once things calm down from that calamity is when the new Astral era starts.
Yep.
Kind of.
So now we're just waiting for the 8th Umbral Calamity to start.
Yeah, that's the entire thing that I was thinking of when you said that we're in the new Astral era. I was like, well, that just means we're waiting for Calamity then.
Yep. Who knows? It might not happen.
That's gonna be fun. Oh yeah, it's not like we've built our entire, like, sense of time around it because it keeps happening.
Oh yeah, no, what? No. It's not gonna happen again, promise.
Like, which Crystal Tower merged. In that moment, Emperor Zand awakened. He's just sitting up there.
I can't believe I'm still here after all these years. This kind of sucks.
I can't believe I lost my key to the front door. Why does
Where
it
the
lock
hell
from
did
the
they
outside,
go?
too?
Why did I make it only lock from the outside?
Who
Who thought that was a good idea?
In his lust for power, the Emperor consorted with darkness and was seduced by its corrupting influence. Even though his empire is now little more than a fading memory, he will stop at nothing to see his ambition realized. Ooh, he looks like Ganondorf.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's apt.
Just for no other purpose than to put an end to Zan's madness that we exist. This is the mantle we have inherited from our namesakes, the true Une and Doga. Fearing what might befall the world, the two of them sought to thwart their emperor. They gave unto us their will, that we might carry on their mission should they fail. When we came to our senses within the Crystal Tower, we deliberated a course of action, concluding that we alone could not overcome Zand. We struck out to find a worthy ally. It has taken years, but our search is finally over. How do you get out of the tower?
Yep.
How did they get out of the tower?
Very carefully.
Is there a back door we don't know about?
I don't remember.
Is there a ferry service?
I also think what it could have been is that since they, were of elegant royalty, they could have just opened the door and walked out. And because people don't really go into that area that often because of the statues, because you would have died if you had tried.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. They could have just waltzed out and just been lucky that nobody was around. Well, quote unquote lucky. It wasn't. They were lucky that they weren't unlucky. Yeah. Just walking out.
Yeah. So I think that's it, but also I think it's just roll with it. They left.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, we did just see them open the door, no sweat. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Although that still doesn't explain how they got through the Sentinels. Because those ones very specifically needed to have elemental energy redirected in the whole fancy thing, unless they're one-way barriers somehow.
I will say that for what it's worth, from what I remember of 3, and I don't know how much of that applies here. Doga and Un were very capable mages, like straight up. Une, however the fuck you say her name,
I've been saying
was. I think Une is about right. Une was like a master white mage, and then Doga was kind of a master black mage.
So who's the master red mage?
What red mage?
Okay.
I say that because I say that, but before I get distracted, too distracted. So like I don't think it's impossible that their clones would have been able to just make that amount of elemental energy
To be fair, they
to just
are Allegan.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, okay, that... I mean, to be fair, actually just saying that, like, to be fair, they're Allegan, probably makes up for anything they do.
Yep.
God damn it.
They
God damn it, this story's painted me into a corner with accepting it.
especially with the Realm Reborn shenaniganry. They're Allegan, they can do whatever the hell they want.
Tis no ordinary woman who can cut a path through the labyrinth of the ancients. With you as our champion, LucaGameC, we are confident that we can end Zan's dark ambition once and for all.
No pressure.
Yeah, that's fine. I already beat the ultimate weapon.
Yeah, this is one of the guys who helped. I don't think he actually helped make the ultimate weapon.
Well, he probably wanted it to be made.
He definitely at least decided that they needed to have a nuclear option.
Yeah.
Among their many other nuclear options.
Among the field of nukes, he decided that he needed nuke 2.0.
Yep, pretty much.
Oh, that'll teach me for speaking so soon. Setting my chagrin aside, I see now why you knew about the students of Baldesian among a host of other things. You were observing our investigation the whole time. So what will you do next, Lucia? The world's in grave danger again, and it just so happens you're an expert at saving it.
Well, let's not get too far ahead of ourselves here.
I've saved the world at least 1/10 times already.
You haven't saved the world. You've saved half of a continent.
Yeah, and this is basically the world.
I mean, fair.
I mean, like, listen, Eorzea, like, the parts that I saved are the parts that are important.
You're not wrong, because they're the only parts that technically existed at this point
Exactly.
for the game.
Exactly what I mean. You have our eternal gratitude. Together, let us see the Allegan Empire's dark past laid to rest. Question, is there any class that, like, just uses darkness?
Aside from Dark Knight?
Reaper?
Reaper does. Reaper is the whole point of Reaper is that you basically tie your soul to a void scent.
And Reaper's DPS, right?
Yeah, Reaper is DPS.
Okay, they need to make a healer that uses dark.
Okay, but like seriously.
Literally make a necromancer.
I mean, that was a class in 5?
Yeah,
no! It was only a class in the GBA version of 5 that you could only get by completing a secret endgame dungeon. That by the time you cleared that secret endgame dungeon, there was no point to using necromancer.
I always love when games do that. It's like, hey, here's the thing for beating the final dungeon. Wow, the thing that I could have used all game.
Wow, this is super powerful. I can't wait to use it for the rest of the game. Wait, there is no more game left. This was harder than the final boss. What the fuck?
New Game Plus? Anybody? No? Okay.
Yeah, exactly, though.
It has been our mission to recover the long-lost knowledge of the Allegan civilization. But what worth it is that knowledge if it means subjecting the realm to peril? Truth be told, it pains me to think that Tower secrets may become lost to us, but the greater good must ever come first. Besides, no quality of ancient relics can compare to our friends Une and Doga, living, breathing Allegans. I mean, to be fair, yeah, at this point you can just kind of like ask them whatever.
Yeah.
And so I hereby declare a change in Noah's objective. Henceforth, we shall direct all efforts towards sealing off Circus Tower. Its dark secrets must never know the light of day. And also, Lucia, go to the top and stab that man. Lucia, as you did for us within the Labyrinth of the Ancients, I would have you enter the structure and eliminate hostile elements. Suffice it to say? Is it suffices to say?
No, suffice it.
Why did I always think it was suffices to say? Suffices to
It's
say,
like it's. Do this part first.
this includes Emperor Zand himself.
So you know how like the saying like till your heart like to your heart's content?
Yeah.
That's supposed to be like till your heart's content. Like until you are content with what you've done, not to your heart's content.
Well, to be fair, at least in that one, they both make sense. For this one, the way I thought it was just didn't make sense, and I just thought it was like,
Mhm.
I just thought it was like an archaic vernacular or something.
Oh yeah, no, that's fair. But yeah, that's just, English is a dumb language sometimes.
I think English might be the not hardest language, but the stupidest language.
It's definitely up there as one of the hardest though. Like, I think
It might just be because of how opposite it is from English, but whenever I look at like how the Japanese language works, that one really just kind of is like, uh, I don't process how I would even begin
oh,
to start learning Japanese.
I mean, learning any Eastern language, whether that's Chinese, Japanese, Korean, with like English as your primary language, is so hard. Because
At least Korean's alphabet is very easy.
this is true, but like that's just the whole thing. Is that
Actually, Chinese
it's
might be harder. Come to think of it, because
Chinese? Chinese is harder because yes, there are like
it has all
several
the
hundred.
well, one, it has like hundreds and hundreds of characters, but also just like all the different inflections for things
Yep,
that my mouth can't make and my ears can't hear.
literally, there are 4 different inflections, and if you say something in the wrong inflection, you are an asshole because you just called your mom a horse.
Forget about that. I like languages. They're fun.
Languages are wild.
Meanwhile, the rest of us shall examine ways to isolate Circus Tower from the outside world. To work, then. Have fun, Nero. You seemed really happy when you heard that there was a guy at top of the tower. I think that's when he smiled. Or no.
Probably.
No, he smiled when they said that they had turned the tower into a research facility. That's when Nero smiled.
I mean, to be fair, it's kind of what he's here for.
Wait. There's something I must know. My right eye is like yours. Does that mean... You inherited the trait from your father, you said. Know that clones are unable to bear offspring. You have no cause for concern. The Algan Eye, you called it, but to us it's the Royal Eye, owing to the fact that the trait manifests only in those possessed of royal blood. I cannot well explain why the eye runs in your line, but I'm disinclined to think it a coincidence.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure just it's.
Though you are doubtless impatient to learn the truth, pray have patience. All will be revealed in due time. I mean, you just add a member of Algan royalty somewhere in your family line, and it's probably only in one eye because it's so diluted at this point. I don't know. It doesn't seem like that's like a wild assumption.
It's not.
It seems like that's the one logical assumption.
It is.
I like Grahadia.
It's great.
My apologies if I've given you cause for worry. I am quite well, I assure you. As you can appreciate, there's been much for me to think on. But now's the time for action, not idle thoughts. Circus Tower awaits us.
Indeed.
Your task is to eliminate all hostile elements within the structure, Zand himself included. This will afford us the chance to seal off the facility. May the crystal grant you strength. If he really likes his eye, he has an eyeball tattoo on his shoulder. What if he was like legitimately just really sad that he didn't have the other red eye, so he got that tattoo to make up for it?
I believe it.
Ooh, your astral looks really cool.
Yeah. All right, ready for Circus Tower?
That is awesome. Why do astrologians like get all the best weapons? Wait, give me 1 second. I need to.
Oh.
This one.
Also, answers for why astrologers get the best weapons. They don't.
They get the
This
coolest
one is
looking
all.
weapons.
Just wait.
Yeah, but listen, by design, your weapon has to like spin and go like 18 different ways.
Fair enough. No, that one will give you. Oh,
Buffalo calf.
look who came back.
Perish.
Oh, there you go.
Where did I get the airship?
Oh, how
Yo, nice.
appropriate. How appropriate. That's the last airship you get in 3. All right, ready?
Yes. To be fair,
All right.
isn't this based off of the airship in 1?
No. It's actually based off an enemy airship in 2.
Is it? Interesting.
Yeah. Well, I
the
only
airship
say it
look
because okay.
Final.
The Invincible shares sprites with the Imperial Dreadnought from Final Fantasy II.
Oh yeah, the airship in 1 only had 1 propeller. Wait,
Yeah.
no, it had wait. It's such a
It
tiny.
had 2.
It's such a tiny little thing.
Yeah, I think it had 2.
Oh no, that's the graphical update. That's the GBA version. Where's the original?
I think it was just a boat with like 2 propellers on it.
Yeah, it had 2 propellers and then it had like a rudder that honestly could be mistaken for a propeller.
Yeah. That airship is, at least in look, is supposed to look like the Invincible from 3. Or the Dreadnought from 2, since they're the same sprites.
Do you have a question? So when you use abilities, do you actually have to look at the card above your head to see what happened?
No, it's like it'll show like the card, but then it'll like one of the HUD elements you get is just showing you, hey, this is the card you have ready.
So what I'm saying is that when I play Astrologian, I am gonna have to look at the card because I don't notice hub elements.
No, it'll show up in.
I see it says the arrow card is drawn.
Yeah, and so like.
See, like I would
Okay.
never notice that. I don't even notice when my chaos thrust thing is up or down.
So there'll be like so like you know how like as a samurai you have like those 3 like your 3 stickers as a HUD element.
Oh wait, do you have like an entire thing that has like shows the cards and okay.
Yeah, it'll show the card and be like,
Okay.
hey, you have this card set.
I'll be honest.
And only
It might be funny to just
Okay.
turn that off and just watch the cards appear.
Oh god. Well, then you have to look at your buff window and then you see it. Now you got to turn your buff window off and you got to see which one. To be fair, I think that'd be more fun if it was pre-Shadowbringers Astrologian, because all the cards actually had different effects in Stormblood and Heavensward. Whereas here they're just, all right, 3 cards give melee characters 6% more DPS, and 3 cards give range characters 6% more DPS. Giving the opposite one to a different character is just a 3%. So like if I give you the arrow, 6% damage buff. If I give you the spire, 3% damage buff. Because the spire is something that I'm supposed to give to range characters.
What's progress bar?
Progress bar is just what the boss is casting.
I'm looking at my HUD elements and figuring out which, but because I remember that my alliance list was in a stupid place last time.
Oh, smart call. Yeah, like when you're set with that, or I guess like the person you're targeting, and like it'll show like the cast bar
Oh, hey, I don't
Or
even
for
have the
that.
dragon gauge yet. Progress bar. Okay, so that's...
Okay, you're not gonna get that till way later now that I think about it,
What's
because
a
of
cross bar?
controller. It's a controller thing.
Oh, okay.
It's because like what I can do. So like how it's set up is that uh the cross hot bar that I've got, it shows 16 skills at a time. I mean, it uses the D-pad and the face buttons. You just choose which set of 8 you want to use by holding down one of the triggers.
Oh, okay. You play it the stupid way.
Yeah. Yes, because I do not like playing games with mouse and keyboard if I can avoid it.
Well, actually, to be fair, it just depends on the type of game.
Hmm.
For MMOs, I vastly prefer mouse and keyboard just because you have more buttons to press.
Oh, absolutely.
For first person shooters, I definitely prefer mouse and keyboard just because it's a mouse, not a stick.
Yeah.
But for like stuff like RPGs or stuff like that, or like Monster Hunter, or like Dark Souls, I definitely prefer keyboard.
Oh God, no!
What happened?
Why is everybody new?
Okay, tell us what to do.
All right, this is gonna be fun.
Tell us the things
It's
to
a-
hit.
It's actually not that bad. This one is.
Yeah, you said it's the next one that can be a disaster, right?
Oh, the next one can be a total fucking disaster. Oh dear fucking God, what is going on with you?
What do you mean? What's going on with me?
Oh, that's no, not you. Okay, so that's something I needed. Don't worry about
How
it.
can you tell everyone's new?
Uh, there were a lot of people viewing cutscenes.
Maybe they just wanted to.
Some people do. Not everybody.
Maybe we just
And
got
to be fair,
quote unquote lucky.
yeah, quote unquote lucky. Oh, that Reaper hat.
Well, one of them's a Reaper, so.
No, I'm just looking at their eye level for stuff real quick because they might be getting all the melee cards. Sorry, Lucy.
That's fine, I don't care. If you give me the melee cards, you're actively losing DPS, I hope you know.
Oh, I'm aware. Just
I'm just along for the ride. Yo, dragon! Okay, should I hit the dragon, the fish, or the knight?
you
Or the
should all
ninja?
of them with your AoE.
Right now?
Yep, right now.
Go! Wait, which one is that? That's this one.
Okay, you get a card.
I get a card. What? Wait, why is that? Doom Spike.
All right. So actually, there's one mechanic in the upcoming fight you have to worry about. Don't get frozen.
How do I stop being frozen?
You will see because there will be ice balls, and ice balls will be following people. One might be following you.
Oh, I went the wrong staircase.
It's whatever. They'll lead you to the same. Lead to the
I
same
have a
spot.
question. If I'm just gonna AOE with Doom Spike all the time, should I do my Chaos combo first?
You should at least get Power Surge. You don't have to finish it. Just get Power Surge.
Okay, from this. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Would Chaos Burst be worth it to get if I'm going to
Nah.
Power Surge all the way? Anyways.
Nah. This is just too much time.
That's fair.
Oh, hey, you get another card.
What does that mean?
It means that you deal more damage. Okay, so if you have one of these, run it into a into like one of the corners where you see like the pillars.
Yeah. If I get an ice ball.
If you get a lightning ball, like one of these.
Oh, okay. Oh, whoops, that was the wrong one.
You can pretty much ignore these staves. Just dodge the AoEs that show up.
Okay, I always attempt to.
I'm gonna hit this button.
Ah.
All right, so these ice balls, Do not get close to one of them, because otherwise you will be frozen.
And that's bad.
That's bad because it means you don't get to do things.
That's okay. I'm not much of a. I'm not much of an asset to our team, anyways. I think I just accidentally leg swept him.
It's a casting H flare. Get in a puddle of water. Get in a puddle of water right over here.
Puddle of water. There it is.
Yep.
I went towards the wrong circle of blue.
Damn it. Well, it's fine. We can just kill her. People can spawn later. Okay, we're good.
Yeah, just hit the thing. It's dead.
Exactly.
Is that a Cerberus princess?
Pretty much. I don't really know what it is, but it's called a Scylla. I don't know what it is exactly, but
Aren't Scylla usually fish? Like aren't Scylla usually Sahagan princesses or something?
maybe.
You have no goddamn clue, do you?
Nope. No fucking clue.
Oh. Listen, I will agree to literally anything in a loot box. Should I care about which one I'm hitting?
Nope. Just hit him. Oh, that's not who I meant to give that to.
What? Why is this? Okay, there it goes.
I swear to God, that part of the song, it just feels like they forgot to loop it properly. Alright, hey, look, a green dragon.
Ah! It spits poison.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
So, fun fact. In 3, dragons were how you got... Dragons in the Crystal Tower were how you got, Onion Knight gear. And it was like the best gear in the game. But, only Onion Knights could equip it. And Onion Knights were your starting class, unless you're the DS version. In which case, you had to do... Oh, let's see if I remember. You had to use the male Moogle system and have had exchanged mail over Nintendo Wi-Fi or locally with like 6 different people, and then you would fight an optional boss that would unlock the Onion Knight class.
That's cool.
Neat.
I
But
always like
also,
stuff like that they did if nobody, like, even if nobody ever used it.
I mean, I imagine it was far more common in like, in like Japan and like other like more densely populated areas because, duh.
Also, can I just say something? Am I allowed to be mad at the tank in the last encounter with the green dragon? Because it spun around like 3 times as I was trying to get behind it.
Yes.
Oh god, what are these?
Don't get hit by them.
Ow, I got hit by them.
And you realize now why you shouldn't get hit by them.
Yeah, you know. Hey, I saw a Reaper thing.
Saw a Reaper thing?
Yeah, I saw a Reaper claw thingy.
Oh. Alright.
Do you like my Dragonfire dive?
It's very good. I'm proud of you. Alright, don't get put into one of those clockwork rights. You'll be just don't walk into their AoE and you'll be fine.
Okay.
Ow! Motherfucker!
Glacia labelas.
What?
That's what the guy's name is. Glacia labelas.
I've never looked at his name before.
Nerd.
Genuinely have never cared.
Yo, I will have full armory chest in a second.
I believe it.
Oh yeah, wait. I have a sprint.
Indeed.
I got Phlegethon's gauntlets.
Good work.
Do I hit Azera or Dragon? Wait, actually, Dragon can't be targeted yet.
Dragon cannot be targeted.
Are you proud of me that I noticed?
I am proud of you that you noticed. Good work. Alright, if you get a marker over your head, go away from everybody else.
Ow.
And that's why you go away from everyone else.
Did I get a marker on my head?
No,
It was somebody else?
it was somebody else.
Okay, I don't feel bad anymore.
Alright, the next fight is a little tricky, but only a little. It's not that hard.
Do we fight a black dragon?
No. Look, it's Amon.
Oh, hey, Amon. Why are you a pirate?
Why not?
Can I hit him now?
No. Now you can.
Attack!
Okay. So, first thing you need to worry about. Kill these slimes. Slimes that show up. The experimental byproducts.
Attack!
There's one more.
I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Okay, well, it's dead.
Alright.
Oh, that was the wrong button.
Indeed.
Ow.
Oh, I have a bomb. Never gotten this debuff before here.
The dude just keeps looking at me. I'm scared.
Indeed. So when you see frogs, or when you see people become frogs,
Hit them.
no, do not hit them. Let them hop around and live their lives.
Okay.
Let them do their thing.
I'm a frog.
Indeed.
Ribbit. I jumped.
So, do you see the people who are frozen?
Yeah.
No, I'd say break them up. We shouldn't have broken them out. Uh-oh. Oh, we're dead.
What happened?
So, we need one of those people who are frozen to stay frozen, or we die.
Ow. Why?
That's an enrage. That is ecliptic meteor for this.
Why'd you tell me to unfreeze the guy and then tell me unfreezing the guy was a bad idea?
Because I thought we had another cast to go through. Because I thought that happens twice.
Oh, whoops! I have to hold this down.
Yeah.
Goddamn boulders. What's happening?
Someone's mad. That's it. Someone's mad.
Oh, just on it.
Oh, chill the fuck out, my guy.
Stones? Stones? There were stones here?
The calls them stones, but they're like the people that get frozen over.
Oh, that's ice. Dumbass.
Yes.
What the? Where's the fucking button? I got scared.
It's okay.
Oh wait, right. There's experimental stuffs.
Indeed. We need to kill those.
What do I do about Cum?
You kill them.
Okay. I noticed him on the edge of my screen last time, but you didn't say anything, so I ignored it.
I don't blame you.
I just died.
How did you die? What? What hit you?
I think Cum.
Mm. Oh, I'm fucking silenced. Bitch. All right.
Leave one of them frozen.
Yes. And then run behind an ice pillar, so that way there's a one between you and him.
We literally use somebody who's in distress as a shield.
Yep. Get behind an ice pillar, quick.
I'm behind one. Don't worry.
Okay.
Ah, idiot! You melted them. Oh, that was the wrong one.
Okay.
I leveled up. I've got 30 elegant tombstone pieces.
You can use those to get better stuff. Oh yeah. I forgot that that Realm Reborn in Heavensward stuff can crit.
Oh, hey, it's the dude.
Yep.
You fight valiantly, mortals, but to no avail. You really do just look like Ganon. Look like Ganon.
He really does.
He looks like if Ganon lived on a beach. Absolute darkness draws nigh. Soon it will be unleashed. She'll soon live to nothingness. Something.
You mean if Ganondorf lived anywhere other than the desert?
Yeah, he lives in a beach. Can I hit him now? What do I need to worry about in this fight?
Nothing much yet.
Okay. I thought there was some kind of tether on me, and I was really concerned for a second, but no, his staff was just poking me in the head.
Drax. Yeah, just avoid AoEs for now. Kill anything that shows up.
Is kill anything that shows up always a rule for me?
Yes. Oh,
Okay.
Hey, we're gonna need to get people into one of these though. You keep hitting the boss.
Okay.
You are DPS. You do damage.
You said we need to get people in things, so I went into the thing.
I respect it. I appreciate it. But generally speaking, you are DPS. All right. It's like we still need you to do mechanics, but
Right.
you can have other people prioritize those mechanics.
Okay. Hit the
Yeah,
stuff full circle.
Indeed.
Is he
And
like
there are
calling down
others-
a meteor on this thing?
Yes.
Nerd needs to make a circle. Behemoth's better than you.
He doesn't have to do it when he's almost dead, though. All right. So if you get a little thing above your head, do not stack these on top of each other. But you do want to share the damage. And then you want to stand where those AoEs were.
Oh, okay.
Because if you don't...
Ow.
That's why. That's not who I meant to use that on. Okay, who the fuck... My guy, you need to chill out.
Is it just me, or are we not, like, doing badly at all?
No, we're totally fine.
What was this guy mad about?
Uh...
Not
fuck
being
if I
done
know.
perfectly?
Pretty much.
Fucking dweeb.
It's just like... Who cares? It's Circus Tower. It's gonna be a mess, especially when like almost an entire alliance is new people.
It's almost like this is like one of the first alliances you can do.
It's like it is the first alliance, or
It's the second one.
Yes, I know, but I mean like in terms of series. All right, so yeah, get back on the get on so that you have levitate. No, you know what? You fuckers get to just all you guys get is a goddamn regen. Casters get no sympathy from me.
I did limit break on him.
Good. And now he is dead.
Was that was that an appropriate time to use limit break?
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially in that fight where it's just like he doesn't really have
an enrage to like burn through as fast as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Or like where we're not going to build up to LB3. Where just
well, yeah, we wouldn't be able to get that high.
Mm-hmm. Basically, if we ever get it, as melee DPS, you have priority for it.
Go against bosses. That guy and see if he wants to play triple triad.
You stop that.
I can't even scroll back enough because it's listing everything everyone got.
Beautiful. All right, I'll be right back.
Yo, these are cool actually. I don't need these immediately, but I do. Damn it. One's breaches. I need that. Mine. Peace. What do we do now? We're at the top of the tower. Lucia. You did it! You defeated Emperor Zand! Empires may rise and fall, but man's indefatigable spirit ever lives on, truly. You're the champion we'd hoped for, LucaGameC. With Emperor Zand now at eternal rest, his dark legacy may be undone. Why are you here? I really want his Gunblade. What are you playing at now, Nero? In case you haven't noticed, Garland, these are dangerous surrounds. Can a man be faulted for exercising due caution? If it's you, yes. Especially considering basically nobody else is.
Yeah, you know. I think the funniest part, though, is that he's still got his little gun sword, but he's got, you know, a giant Magitech hammer that he used against you.
Yeah. What does a Gunbreaker use? Just guns?
A Gunblade. It's a Gunblade.
Is that a Gunblade that he's holding, technically?
Yes, but it's more like...
But it's a Garlemald Gunblade, or a Garlean Gunblade.
Yeah, it actually uses bullets. Yeah. The whole idea for Gunbreaker is that your cartridges are basically made of aether.
Well, yeah, that would track.
And Garleans do not have a whole lot of, if any, natural aether.
I think they should make... Okay, what's the best Gunbreaker gun that exists right now, in theory?
Whatever you can get from... current raid tier.
Okay, I think they should take that, and they should give it one more damage, and one more in every stat, and the only difference is you actually have to buy ammo for it.
That'd be so funny, but nobody would play Gunbreaker for that.
I mean, they just used the other one, but it'd be funny if they had the option. Listen, you want to min-max, buy your fucking bullets.
It would be funny, but then my next thought process is, oh god, wouldn't that just mean infinite cartridges? Oh my god, wait, hold on, that would change so much for Gunbreaker?
I don't know how Gunbreaker works.
Wait a fucking sec, hold on.
I'm saying this knowing that it's a gun. I don't know what Gunbreaker does, but like...
I mean, it's a squall gunblade, not a lightning gunblade, for what it's worth. You do have a ranged attack.
So it's a Final Fantasy
like,
weapon, not a Ruby weapon.
Yes. Lightning's is a Ruby weapon. The gunblade in 14 is a Final Fantasy weapon.
There's a reason why Final Fantasy 13 is aesthetically one of the best Final Fantasies.
Oh, aesthetically, it's fucking
Actually,
incredible.
aesthetically, I might say that it's the best Final Fantasy. It has a very good aesthetic to it.
It does, and it's really fucking pretty.
Yeah.
That's kind of all it has going for it.
At any rate, you needn't mind me. I'm perfectly capable of looking after myself. Go on and finish what you came to do. Can we kick him off the tower?
No.
There are two ways we... Actually, can we just seal him in the tower? Just make him the new... I already forgot his name. Xand?
You said, do you want him to be a megalomaniacal bastard?
Well, okay, well, one, he already is. Two,
more than he already is?
Two, you assume he could do anything with anything in here. He'd just be sitting on a throne, not doing anything, until he died.
Knowing what
he's a normal person.
Knowing what I know, you would be surprised at the amount of bullshit that man can do.
Okay, fair enough. There are two ways that we may seal off Circus Tower. Either isolate it from the outside world or cripple its ability to produce energy. The choice of method is yours to make. Before we proceed, however, Doga and I must needs attend to a task. Yeah, I was wondering about the, ripple in space-time.
Don't worry about it.
Is that the aftershock of casting, massive scale time magic that was held for a long time?
Not quite.
Because it seems like there should be some aftershock to that.
There definitely should be, but not quite.
That distortion, what is it? The power that Xand sought to attain from the void, the world of darkness, our people called it. And the true nature of that...
the worst final dungeon in the fucking series. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my god.
And the true nature of that power was none other than the armies of Void Sent. Void Sent feed on Aether, as you may already know, and no plane is richer in it than ours. In exchange for their allegiance, Xand entered an unholy covenant. He would open a gate through which the Void Sent could freely enter our world. By the way, I do have a slight question.
Mm-hmm.
If they left, why couldn't Xand just leave too?
I don't know.
Right?
I don't
Is
have
it
an answer
literally
for
he
that.
was just too big to get through the front door, or...
I don't think so. I don't know. I've never thought about that. If I'm gonna be totally honest with you.
Once I get to the end of Endwalker, I'm gonna look up some forum posts about people talking about this.
Yeah, I would recommend you wait till that.
Yeah, because people are gonna just blab off about literally anything on a forum post.
Mm-hmm.
The Covenant, I'm afraid to say, is still in effect. However, being the Emperor's lineage, Una and I believe we can annul it.
I will also say there is a reason as to why they retroactively made Circus Tower required in Shadowbringers.
I thought about that because, I'm assuming it has something to do with the story of Shadowbringers, so they want you to know about it.
Mm-hmm.
By his blood, Xand sealed his dark pact. By our blood, it shall be undone. It is time. Yes, Toga. Finally, we may fulfill our purpose. Can somebody pay attention to Nero literally looking around for something with a compass in the background?
No. It's not relevant, promise.
Ha 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 ha! Just literally, the second he laughs, the second a laugh leaves his mouth, just stab him in the throat.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's fine.
That'll be still my beating heart. For a moment I feared this outing would end in disappointment, but my readings were not mistaken. Not even the ultimate weapon compares to this.
Hmm.
What are you going on about? It's almost like he's looking for a better weapon to give back to Garlemald so they'll forgive him.
No, that's not possible.
The Covenant is everlasting.
You know, that's not too far off of how she sounds. And the stuff that she's wasted.
Oh, hello.
Although, to be fair, it's just... Imagine if Laura Bailey was doing, had to do, like, femme fatale, deep, somewhat deep voice.
Ow, my fucking head. Organization 13?
Well, no.
And so Mirasidia is brought into the fold. Is that it? Mirasidia?
I think it's Mercidia.
And so Mirasidia is brought into the fold. Soon all the world shall be united under Allegan rule. And yet, with every dream that becomes reality, the memory of death grows ever more vivid, an endless void, bereft of light and warmth. Though I may have defeated death, it did not leave me unscathed. Nay, its ravening claws have scarred my soul for eternity. Never shall I know peace.
Sucks to suck, buddy.
Beings without will, you cannot fathom my rage, my melancholy, my fear.
Yeah, sucks to suck, buddy. Deal with it.
What worth is wealth and power when all must inevitably be consigned to nothingness? If man has nothing, he need not know the pain of loss.
Holy fuck, I forgot this is when that started.
So let there be nothing. Harvest more power, that the gate may be thrown full open. Let the clouds of darkness come and engulf the world, devouring all life, hopes, and dreams. Let all be returned to nothingness. I like this guy.
Hunt train going on here?
I like this guy.
Yeah, fair enough.
He's speaking my language. Well, those guys kind of suck. One arrow brought him down. Lucia, pull yourself together.
To be fair, Arrow was far more potent in good old days. Arrow no longer exists now.
Is there no end to them? What the seven hells is happening?
Yeah.
No, not now, damn it. Yo, Sid's a badass.
Oh, Sid's great.
I forgot that Sid could fight, I'll be honest.
He's not very good at it, but he can.
He's pretty good at it. He just killed 2 of them.
Hey, in this world, that's not very good. Oh,
It's better than I've done so far. Oh.
well, I mean, you're kind of crippled by having to deal with,
Echo sickness.
Yep.
Nero, were they a part of your grand plan too? Save your japes, Garland. I didn't put up with your arrogant face to play with worthless clones. Something controls them, avoid scent, and no ordinary one at that. Doga! Oh, well, he's being eaten.
Nom, 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 nom. I always hate leaving that area when it's daytime because fuck, that thing was so good.
Confound it, without them there's no way to master the darkness. That power is mine. Oh yeah, what are you gonna do, stab the dark tendril? Well,
Yes!
he fucking threw his sword.
I mean,
It's a gun and a sword, and he still decided to throw it.
never got, like I said, dude is not smart.
Bye, Nero. See you in Shadowbringers.
Oh no, you'll see him sooner than that.
Bye, Nero. See you as a boss in the next dungeon.
Imagine.
The Covenant shall be honored. I am the cloud of darkness. I shall devour your light and return this world to the void. Okay, same time next week.
Oh, fool, if you think that you will be. So you say, yeah, see you later, bye.
Damn it, Thrift is gone. What are we supposed to do now? As much as it pains me to leave without them, there's precious little we can do. Let us return, to find and consult Rambros. So the third dungeon is inside the void?
Yep.
Okay.
Go to the world of darkness.
I was wondering what we were gonna do now that we got to the top of the tower and you said we had another dungeon left.
Yep.
It's like, is this an Arceus situation? Is there a light staircase I don't know about?
I mean, pretty much. Just a dark staircase. Yeah, so this is exactly how...
I get it.
Yeah, exactly. So this is exactly how the endgame played out in 3.
Spoilers.
Oh no! Whatever will I do? I'm not sorry. Yeah, it was kind of shitty because once you enter the Crystal Tower, you can't save anymore.
Oh.
So if you died in the World of Darkness or at the final boss, you had to redo the entire Crystal Tower and the entire World of Darkness from the beginning of it. And here's the thing. And here's the other thing about that. In 3, what you had to do, is that once you got into the World of Darkness, you then had to fight 4 other bosses. Because if you didn't, you would you would just instantly die to Cloud of Darkness's main attack.
Amazing. Beautiful.
Just instantly die. And I'd be like, oh, I see. They didn't want me to play the game.
Ah, I see how it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
I still stand by the fact that they should let you fish, like, at least with hoverworms off that edge.
Would have been neat, but alas.
It would be so easy for them to just add, like, a fishing thing there. Even if it's just populated with fish, you can get it anywhere else. Just add a fishing thing there.
Mm-hmm.
I actually don't even remember what you can catch with hoverworms. I haven't done sky fishing in forever.
I mean, you have to do it once, and
yeah,
then it's done.
Yeah. You do it once for, like, level 45 or something.
Something like that.
40.
Where the hell is this thing? Oh, those are birds.
All this happened within the tower? God's preserve. The rift that manifested before the throne was a void gate. Of this I'm certain. There exist myriad kinds of void scent. The more powerful the being, the larger the gate must be for it to pass through. It would seem that Zand sought to open a gate of unprecedented proportions, one that would allow his cloud of darkness entry into our world. Fortunately for all mankind, he did not succeed. I shudder to imagine what this void scent's capable of. Hey, can I just say that just, like, these last, like, 20 minutes have just made me really want to play Reaper?
I am not surprised.
However dreadful it may be, we can't abandon our friends. Is there no way to save them? I will not lie, Master Garland, the situation is bleak. The void scent can enter our world. Instances of men entering the void have never been documented. It pains me to give voice to my fears, but we do not even know whether our friends are still alive. Damn it! I feel so helpless. No, I refuse to give up. We must save...
Is?
Hmm?
They're just unrelated to what you're doing.
We must save Doga Unune.
And I guess we need to save fucking what's-his-nuts too.
Nah, he can stay there. Maybe he'll become Void King. We share the same eye, 'tis true. But that's not what motivates me. Above all, I wish to help them fulfill their mission. A mission whose burden they have borne for 1,000 years. Or for thousands of years. And besides, we cannot leave matters as they are. As long as Zan's dark covenant is binding, our world is in danger. It is our duty to prevent the worst from coming to pass. Graha, ever since Une and Doga, you've not quite been yourself. Tell me true, is all well with your eye? I honestly cannot say. I know only that there is a memory that I must recall. As a child, my father told me that the truth of our eye rests with Aleg. The answer eludes me still, but one day I will find it. I'm with Graha. However slim the odds, we must save Une and Doga. Aye, and that bastard Nero as well. If only make certain he won't make any more mischief.
Now that one's fair.
You have the right of it, though I've known them but briefly, Doga and Une are our comrades. We cannot fail them. I shall consult experts in literature both. I swear to leave no stone unturned. Yet know that it may be a while before we're ready to act. I would ask that you be patient. When dealing with the void, one cannot be cautious enough. My thanks again for your assistance. Pray rest now while you can, for when the time comes to go after our friends, you must be at no less than full strength. We'll save them yet, Lucia. Mark my words. See you next patch.
See you in 2 more patches.
See ya after next patch.
Yeah, because the odd-numbered patches are alliance rate stuff, and then the even-numbered patches are like the 8-man raid stuff.
Hey, I got a Zan card.
Ah,
Oh, did I not? Wait, did I? Wait, 1 second. Oh, dang it. I don't think I got the, sword? Yeah, I didn't get the Onion Knight.
Yeah.
I'm sad now. I wanted the Onion Knight minion.
There. Odds are you'll have plenty of chances to get it if you just do the daily alliance roulette.
Oh, do you just get Onion Knight, like, as an option for drops in different things, or just that?
It's just from Circus Tower, but people will very, very frequently just run Circus Tower.
That's fair.
Or like, set their eye level so low that, like, they just get Circus Tower.
Right, I remember you were talking about that.
Yeah.
Hey, Ambrose. A world of darkness.
Wait, what do you mean it's next match already? Shit!
Come, Guardian.
God damn it. You stop this.
I mean, there was a whatever it was called. What was it? A cum?
Yep.
Yeah, that's the cum guardian. I don't like when you just go silent like that.
I got nothing to say.
Ah, Lucia, it's good that you are calm. I have news that you must be made aware of. Alas, none of it bodes well for us, nor for Une, Doga, and Nero imprisoned in the Dark Realm. Think back upon our last foray into Circus Tower, if you will. The calamities stirred the place from its long slumber and awoke Emperor Zand. But you, Lucia, you ensured he was laid to rest permanently. Yet the Emperor had sealed a binding covenant with a terrible void scent known as the Cloud of Darkness. Even as Doga and Une labored to annul this contract, the entity reached through the rift and dragged the pair of them and Nero out of our realm.
Look, we just need to make sure you're caught up because like it's been a couple patches. It's been a few months.
I cannot stress enough. Nero had both a sword and a gun, and he threw it.
And threw the gun sword.
There, like I can understand the logic behind throwing a sword. Maybe it's not really efficient, but if you really need to, I guess you can. It has a gun in it.
I think. I'm trying to see if I remember this correctly. I think part of it is that those kinds of gun blades are. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not gonna try to pretend I know this. I don't know this. He just threw the fucking gun sword.
Yeah, don't try to make him sound like not a dumbass. It's Nero.
Oh no, I know he's a dumbass. I have gone through this game's entire plot. I know this man is a fucking dumbass. Yeah, that said, he does become somewhat of an endearing dumbass. But more on that later. Way later.
Since that day, Noah has devoted itself to rescuing Une Doga and, I guess Nero, from beyond the rift. Our research, however, has exposed a far more dire problem. The Crystal Tower still acts upon Emperor Zan's orders and collects energy to open another void gate even as we speak. Indeed, the place nigh hums with energy. Well, perfect. If it's opening another void gate, we can go through the void gate. And then we'll be in the void. And then we can rescue him. And we'll find a way back somehow. Right?
You have no idea how much you just summarized this entire conversation that you're gonna have.
I mean, listen, if the tower's opening a void gate, there's our ticket in. Like,
I agree.
Like, we have to rescue them, so if we're gonna try to rescue them, regardless, if we can't tell whether we live or die by going through it, then we just have to try to go through it.
No, I'm with you on that.
Right?
I'm so amused how just like you have basically immediately summed up the entirety of like the next 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes of conversation.
We have done all we can to stop the Imperial Edict, but to no avail. Just as the gate would open only for Une and Doga, so too will the tower heed only to those with the royal blood of Aleg. Well,
that's a good thing.
'Tis a most galling design. Granted, this was not always so vexatious, according to the elegant tombstone Nero presented us. During the golden age of Aleg, royalty had some means of bestowing their blood upon others. Even if they hadn't such technology, Amon and his underlings could have controlled the Crystal Tower. But we do not have either this art nor any with royal blood. Granted is standing next to you. He has the eye.
He's right there.
Every moment we wait, a vast rift through which the cloud of darkness can enter our realm threatens to open. Such a disaster cannot be allowed to come to pass. We must seal the Crystal Tower and annul Zan's covenant with the Dark Realm. If only breaking the ladder would suffice, but then what of the energy building in the Crystal Tower? Without suppression, that power could discharge and cause a calamity, like to the one that destroyed Aleg.
Which would basically mean the end of the fucking world in this case.
Listen, like, we're still recovering from Bahamut. If another calamity happened right now, it wouldn't be the worst thing.
It would still be really, really
It'd be really bad, but, like, listen, we just started recovering from a calamity, like, 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Imagine if that's the first time that an Umbrella Era has just gone straight to another Umbrella Era. It's like, listen, there wasn't anything good here.
There was not enough time for good to be established here, so everything's just fucked.
In truth, we have more than just three lost compatriots to worry about. If we do not act, our very world could fall before the might of this threat. We know but one way out of this predicament. Rescue those who can control the tower from beyond the Dark Realm and seal the rift shut after them. And mercifully, not all our news is quite so bleak. 'Tis true we cannot stop the Void Gate from manifesting within the tower, but this could be to our benefit. We can use Secrets' tower for our own purposes and create a portal to carry us into the Dark Realm. I love how excited I look. It's like, yeah!
I get to go into that? Fuck yeah, let's go!
We've heard that it's possible for a man from the Thaumaturge's Guild well versed in otherworldly matters. And with Master Garland working to create said portal, the final preparations are well underway. And here comes the man himself.
Wait, who the actual fuck is that? What?
Somebody.
I know who it is now. Oh my god, I forgot that this existed.
Somebody from the Thaumaturge's Guild, versed in otherworldly. I haven't talked to anyone from the Thaumaturge's Guild in so long. I feel like I might know who it is if I had done that more recently. Because my secondary character was a black mage.
Yeah, like I've been leveling black mage somewhat lately, and I'm trying to. I think I remember his name, but I also am just like, who the fuck?
Is it somebody who I met? Because it sounds vaguely familiar that somebody there knows a lot about otherworldly stuff.
It is somebody in the Thaumaturge quest line. I just don't remember what his name is.
Okay, I definitely don't. Let's see, it's just the woman we need. I just sneezed so hard it hurt my entire body.
That's not good.
It's fine. It's just the aftershocks of heat stroke, I'm sure.
Oh,
yes, our fellowship is indeed complete, and all parties privy to our strategy. And you, Master Garland, how fare your endeavors? Quite well. The device is nearly ready, though attaching the damnable thing to Circus Tower took every ounce of ingenuity the Ironworks has got. But it should produce the energy we need. I forgot about ons.
Yeah. I kind of understand the like Yalm's bit, because like imperial system and metric system for measuring stuff, but then why couldn't you just do ounce and gallons and pints?
No, I don't know. With just a little more fine tuning, we can open a rift. I'm here to request your presence at the tower. I'll leave Biggs and Wedge at the Eight Sentinels as a guide. And do hurry, Lucy. I'm sure you wouldn't miss another chance to save the world, would you? You cheeky bastard. You're speaking my language. Well, Sid certainly seems to have a firm hand on the helm. Shall we make our way to the Crystal Tower? Oh yeah, also Sky, did you ever, did you notice the title of this stream?
Crystal Tower who?
Yeah. I was honestly, like, half convinced that I just wouldn't end up doing Crystal Tower stuff this stream.
I mean, like I said, however, let's say, like, I think you've got, like, maybe 40 minutes to an hour left of Crystal Tower stuff?
Yeah, I wasn't planning on going for super long, but I'll be honest, I can finish it. I actually miss... Oh, 8 Sentinels. Bye-bye. I honestly miscalculated the time I needed before I went to bed. So I do have like an extra hour that I can use.
That's fair. Same. What was I gonna say? Yeah, we can finish up Crystal Tower stuff and then get you started in 4.2 and get you to meet the first ARR ever made for the game.
4.2.
Yeah. The patch where Ninja was introduced.
Oh, nice.
That's why Ninja's not a starting class. It wasn't in Base of Rum Reborn.
Right.
Listen,
I'll bet you're here to watch us pry open a rift between worlds, eh? We're almost ready. Circus Tower is full of engineers scurrying around and making adjustments. We're dealing with a lot of power, and if a single coupling's off, well, boom. But it should be fine, really. Anyways, you best wait at the top. The chief's there overseeing the whole operation. Do I recognize Pompadour Cat? I feel like I recognize Pompadour Cat. Have I seen him before?
I'm waiting for Shib to catch up so I can see him. Too.
He's like part of the group of people. I feel like I've seen that character model before.
You might have, but I also don't remember him.
My friends, you've arrived. I'm just waiting for my engineers to give the signal. Then we'll see if we can, then we'll see if we can't open a gateway to another world. Is there something amiss, Graha? Emperor Zen's throne. Hath the mighty have fallen, eh? Once it stood as a symbol of Aleg's art and power, now it's nothing more than an empty chair. Just imagine if Allegan civilization had lived on, and a just emperor still sat on that throne. How different would our history be? How much farther would we have advanced? Unfortunately, there's still no stopping Zand in his ambition. There were those who tried. Zand's War of Dominion left no one unscathed. Unable to abide the horrors inflicted upon the people, warriors young and brave took up the sword against Aleg. These men and women became the beacons of hope to those who had suffered, not unlike the warriors of light in our age. But all this merely hastened the destruction. Just they moved towards Aleg's heart for the kill, Zand lashed out in anger and frustration, as trapped beasts are wont to do. In his desperation, Zand desired that a great rift be opened to hasten the cloud of darkness's coming. To this end, he commanded the sun's power held within Dalamud be emptied into Circus Tower at once. The act bore terrible consequences. The tower only withstood the blast by flooding the land below with energy. Circus was swallowed by the very earth upon which it once stood. Oh, so it wasn't just like it happened. It was literally Zand just being an asshole.
Yes.
The fourth Armbo Calamity. I'd learned of its cause from Una and Doga. I had no idea that rebellion had incited Zand to rashness, though. Your knowledge of Allegan history is astounding, Graha. Why, a man could study for 2 lifetimes and learn only half of what you know. Mayhap. 'Tis strange, though. I cannot seem to remember where I learned such things. Yes? Biggs, are you ready? Ready and raring to open that void gate, Chief. We reckon when this machine's up and running, we'll be able to float 5 airships the size of the Agrius. Agrius? So just give us the word and we'll start channeling energy into the tower. What was it?
I think it's Agrios, because that's the name of one of the characters from Final Fantasy Tactics.
But
And I believe that's supposed to be a reference to Final Fantasy Tactics.
But it's IUS. Agrius.
Oh.
Right?
I forgot it was a U. I guess it would be Agrius then. Agrius then.
Good, then let's get started. Our preparations are complete. Everyone, step away from the throne. Alright, let's see what this machine can do. Now, Biggs. The entire tower just detonates.
Well, that's not what I meant to have happen. Set in the afterlife.
Set in the void. The entire tower gets just sucked into the void. It's just there now.
Would also be appropriate.
Well, the good news is we're in the void. The bad news is the way to get back to our world is here now, so they could probably use it.
Great. Should have thought of that.
Rift to the World of Darkness, as Une called it. Splendid work, Master Garland. I love how the entire thing of this was just like, hey, let's get through these statues, just see what's in this weird tower. It's like, hey, we're going to the Realm of Darkness.
Yep. Going to the 13th.
We can't break out the mead just yet. The tough part's still ahead. We've broken into the Dark Realm, but the gate's not all that stable. It won't stay open forever, and only a few can use it. I, for one, will remain here to ensure the Void Gate stays open. Also to not die.
I am far more important than I think I am, and I am not capable enough to fight Void Sent. Don't get him, Tiger.
As will the Sons As with the Sons of St. Koinok, rift is their sole path to salvation. If it closes, we are all truly lost. Lucia, you are appropriately what's the term? Expendable. Yeah, that one.
I mean, you're not expendable. You're the only one capable of doing this job.
Which leaves
Yeah.
Lucia, my friend. 'Tis a burden I must task you with. Or 'tis a heavy burden I task you with, but there are none more able. Pray lead the adventurers beyond the rift. I do not know what awaits you, save the cloud of darkness, and our 3 comrades. But you must go. For the fate of our world now rests upon your shoulders.
Oh boy.
I have a feeling. Is it really good for me for when I start doing like raids and stuff like this? The fact that I don't look at what people are saying in the chat most of the time.
Most of the time, yeah.
Because
once you have an idea.
Because like when I mentioned like, hey, what's that guy talking about? That's literally the first time that was like the first and last time I looked at the chat throughout that entire raid. I just happened to notice that a lot of messages all came through at once.
Most people are pretty quiet during like raids and whatnot, just because like they just want to get it done.
Listen, I'm used to League of Legends. I just don't feel the need to look at a chat.
No, that's fair. About the only time that's really helpful is if like they actually explain them. If like they're actually explaining mechanics and how they work to people.
Nobody would ever do that.
You'd be surprised, actually.
I can imagine somebody doing it if they wipe and like it was obvious that somebody didn't know something.
Yeah. That's about the only time that'll happen.
That's fair.
And typically, they won't be dicks about it.
So I have actually heard in general that people that play this game find that just random people that you match with are basically anime protagonists. I don't know how else to word it.
Some people are, yeah.
Where just like they just like believe that you can do it no matter what, and they're just like really excited.
In that context, yeah, no. Generally speaking, community is pretty positive about trying to just like, we keep learning the fight, keep learning how to figure it out, and we'll get through it eventually.
Yeah,
eventually, we got this.
Yeah, I've just heard that. That's one of the reasons why this was like an MMO I really wanted to try, because it just sounded really just like, I don't know, chill. That people just are chill.
Mm-hmm. Like not everybody's like that, obviously,
well,
but
you know.
But enough people are like that it's like, yeah, no, here we go.
It is the tendency of the community.
Yeah. Or at the very least, it's common enough that like we could just do it, and if we die, we can figure it out and figure out what went wrong. Oh, is that supposed to be? Oh, that is that. Okay.
This is our only gambit, but I have every faith that you will succeed. It'll be no it'll be no small feat to return after you have passed beyond the rift. Make certain that you prepared before leaving.
Don't die. We need your business.
Don't die. I hear there's something happening over in Ishgard.
Well, we know there's shit going on in Ishgard right now.
Don't die. I hear there's stuff going on in Ishgard that they're actually looking for somebody to help with them with now.
Not yet, they're not.
You know.
Actually, technically, by this point in the patch story, yeah.
How the hell do you even get into Ishgard? Does somebody actually like let you in for some reason?
Yes. You will, once you actually start Heavensward.
Oh, I'm assuming they like heard that like you beat the ultimate weapon, and they're like, hey, this person might be able to help us with this.
You'll see.
Issue.
You'll see. I can't say why, but you'll see.
That just seems like it's the most logical course of action. I can see other stuff happening, but like, you know.
It's definitely one of the causes that gets the Knights of Ishgard to reach out to you and the other Scions.
That's fair.
I'll put it like that.
That's fair. Okay. Might I have a moment of your time, Lucia? There's another matter of import we must needs discuss ere you leave. Please don't start talking like Oriange.
Too late.
Listen, this guy talks like a Chunabu, but he's not nearly as bad as Oriange.
No, he's not.
So you said that Oriange is the only one of the like people from the original story that never stops talking like that?
Literally is the only one who never stops talking in Shakespearean English.
I'll be real, I kind of appreciate that. That's kind of funny.
And to be fair, his voice actor really does a good job of leaning into it.
As far as I'm concerned, literally everybody else in Eorzea was just playing along with Urianger, and they just finally got tired of it.
It's actually so funny.
It's like, listen, dude, we've been through a lot. Can we stop?
Oh, you have no idea what the Scions are gonna go through.
I know some things that they're going to go through.
You,
I know one. I know one thing. One of them's going to go through. That's about it, actually.
you do know, I think I did tell you this, that yes, Y'shtola does eventually go blind.
Yeah, I did hear about that one. Well, the thing is, I heard about that one because all the promotional material of anything has her with, wetted out eyes, and I specifically asked you, hey, is there anything about this? And you were like, yeah, I'll just tell you.
I don't consider it like a spoiler. Like if you don't know why she goes blind,
Yeah.
That's not a spoiler. You just know she's blind.
Yeah. It's a thing that happened at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Lucy, I wish to speak to you about my eye. As you are no doubts aware, 'tis a trait only seen amongst Algan royalty. Long have I pondered why such is my inheritance. The sanguine hue must have some bearing upon my destiny. This much Doga himself admitted, but what?
Well, maybe it just got something to do with your density.
What?
Instead of destiny, density.
Jump off the tower. In truth, the more I learn about the Crystal Tower, the less I, it's fine. There's no fall damage in this game. Less I myself. Somehow.
Well, no, you just can't die from fall damage.
That's the same thing. Somehow, meeting those two clones has wrought a great change in me. I'm consumed with remembering something ancient, but ever so important. And my father's words echo in my mind, the self-same ones his father told him. The truth of our eye rests with Alec. Mayhap what I wish to remember in these words are related, mayhap not. But I know I must learn the truth that history hides from me. I would see this journey, our journey, through to the very end with mine own two eyes. I implore you, allow me to join you beyond the rift. Yeah, sure.
That can only go well.
Like, you didn't need to make a whole big speech to me. You could have literally just asked, like, hey, can I come with you through the rift? And I'd say, like, yeah, sure. If you want to risk your life, sure, come on.
Come on, let's go.
You have my thanks, my friend. Now, let us venture into the world of darkness. Save our comrades and our realm.
Every time the world of darkness is mentioned, I just get fucking PTSD flashbacks of Final Fantasy 3DS.
Like,
Did
really?
you know the Cloud of Darkness has 4 attacks?
What? Wait, say again?
Did you know the Cloud of Darkness has gets 4 turns? In the DS version?
I don't think that's...
Sorry about it. What's your question?
I don't think that's how an RPG works.
Don't worry about it. What's your question?
Actually, technically speaking, there are things. What was the thing that, like... I'm trying to think. There was a recent thing. I think... Was it Pokemon Arceus? Where you could attack, like, 4 times in a row if you were fast enough?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough.
Agile style, quick attack, or priority moves, I think was how you did it.
You can also just do it if you're high enough level, because your speed stat does factor into it.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, the way... that's it. I don't know what I'm saying. Ignore me.
I will never ignore you.
I appreciate that.
Yo, look at my weird reflection.
You don't have one for me.
No, on my stream, you can see it, like, wobbling around in the mirror.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm talking about, on my side. You don't have a reflection. You're a vampire. Be gone!
What's this light next to me? That's so bright.
That's Earthly Star. That is my best fucking ability at this. My second best ability as this class. And I don't get it till Stormblood.
Okay, can I just say something about you and all the classes that you play?
Yes.
I don't know anything that any of your classes do. I have never once noticed an ability that you've cast, and if I have ever noticed an ability that you've cast, I either didn't know it was you or didn't know what it did. I hate to tell you, I'm not observant about what you do.
It's okay.
You are a foreign entity to me.
Understandable. There you go.
Okay, so we're going through we're gonna get Kingdom Hearts.
Sort of, yeah.
Kingdom Hearts, fill me with the power of darkness.
So yeah, this one can be a fucking nightmare in the RONs. If you've got the RON people for it. And when I say RON people, I mean
Idiots.
oh dear fucking god, please don't let everybody be new.
If everybody's new, they'll get it the second time.
I hope. Because admittedly, World of Darkness, if you haven't seen some of the stuff, it's kind of confusing for some of the mechanics that happen.
I'm beginning to think God does not wish for me to complete these floors.
What?
Somebody in chat, I don't know, they're going through it, I think.
Oh.
Floors.
Oh, the Novice Network?
Yeah, floors 11.
Oh.
Floors 11 through 20 they're talking about. I don't know what that means, but it sounds bad.
Oh, probably for the deep dungeons that are in this expansion and then Stormblood.
Somebody's name is real actual girl, where the real and actual are separated by an
apostrophe.
by an apostrophe.
Beautiful.
What are we waiting for?
We're just waiting for Q.
It's been over 3 minutes and it's still just us.
You would, yeah, yeah. That's how it goes.
Okay, so you said that most of the time you can tell what's wrong in the first encounter. What do I need to worry about?
There's 3 things you need to worry about.
Okay, hit the thing.
Okay, 4 things aside from just hit the thing.
Dodge the AoEs.
5 things.
Stay hydrated.
6 things. 6 things. We're ignoring the stay hydrated part because that's always the thing that you need to remember. So
wear my glasses.
All right, I guess you just don't want to know. All right, I guess you learn on your own.
No. Listen, if you don't want me to know, that's your problem. I hate to tell you.
So first boss, when it does its first major cast bar, whatever side you are on it, I don't remember what the attack is called, but the first time you get hit by that attack, you'll be given a debuff. And whenever he casts that attack again, you want to go to the other side that he's facing from where you got it. So if you were on his left side,
okay, it's left
you want
right,
to be on his right side.
Gotcha.
Yeah, left and right. So if you're on the left side, you want to be on his right side. And it's always his direction. Because sometimes you'll just get a tank that doesn't know how to point it away from the party and will kill everybody with a buster. Buster, that's a straight line.
I'm gonna eat an old goat steak.
That's a good plan.
I keep forgetting that you get stuff for eating.
I'll try to remind you at the start of stream next time.
It only lasts for a half hour.
It does, but you can sack it twice and it lasts for an hour.
Yo, 2 old goat steaks. Yummy. I'll be honest, a goat steak sounds like it would be great. I've never eaten goat, but right now I could eat a goat.
Oh, it does sound pretty tasty. But so that's the first big thing. The second big thing is that whenever you see whenever you see hourglasses show up, kill them.
An hourglass, as in a model
actual
of an
hourglass
in the world, or a symbol?
Actual hourglass. They will spawn as enemies for you to hit.
Okay.
We need to kill those.
Kill the hourglasses, because when the sand in them runs out, we all die.
It will spawn an ad. And that ad hurts.
Ad. Oh. Gotcha. What does that stand for again?
Additional enemy.
Oh. That's what it stands for? That's stupid.
That's what I've always assumed it stands for. And I just, an ad is easy to say. While those hourglasses are out, the floor will light up in 4 quadrants and rotate and spin around. And he's basically saying, all right, who's going to fucking die if they stay in this quadrant?
Wait, sorry, say that again? I was looking up what ad means.
Fair. So as like those hourglasses are out,
Mhm.
when all the hourglasses, say the floor will start lighting up in like 4 quadrants, rotating in terms of like which one is lit up. You want, I'd say, when all the hourglasses die, you want to not be. Let's say the floor will very slow will stop being lit up for a bit, and whichever one it like stops on, I should say, whichever one that it eventually stops on, you do not want to be on that tile or you die.
Be on any of the 3 that aren't lit up.
Yes.
Okay.
Also, if you get hit by an attack, I don't remember what the attack is called, you'll be given Doom. You will need to chase around a small like circle pad that's lit up, and if you stand on that for a little bit, you will be cured of Doom.
Okay. Oh, whoops, that was the wrong button. Oh, whoops. Nope, that one. Oh.
It's fine. We seem to be doing okay.
What just happened? What are these AoEs? Why are they around so long?
Because they are persistent AoEs, as you are finding out now.
Oh. Well, I'm not finding out because I'm not standing in them. Oh, hey, dragon.
Yep. Continue killing Dargan.
Oh, God.
Jesus.
Okay, so I should
Okay,
assume
fine.
that the tank is going to make it turn around.
Yes. Always assume that the tank is going to make it face north. And if they don't, they're a bad tank.
It seems like I have the habit of trying to get around them because I was used to a tank at some point just standing in front of it and expecting the DPS to move around it.
Yeah, that's a bad tank.
Was that Shion?
In 14. It may have been Shion when she was like still figuring it out.
That's when I was playing with her. I think it might have been Shion. I think that might be why I don't know how tanks work.
What the hell's still alive? Nothing.
Shion's like caught up with Endwalker now, isn't she?
She's at least finished the main scenario. I don't know if she's gone through like the patch stories yet. I think when we last talked about it, I think she wasn't. Oh, hey, look, it's Anger Mind you.
Undermine you.
I think, yeah. I think, see, I think she's not caught up with like patch story yet, but I think she's like
Gotcha.
she's caught up with like the main scenario. All right, so whichever one of these you stand on, the next time he does that, stand on the opposite one.
I was in the red one.
Okay, so then you want to be on the white one next time. Oh, also get out of this.
Oh.
I forgot about that part. That's my bad.
I'm so glad I have my panic button.
Oh, it's so nice. All right, kill the final hourglasses.
Where are they?
In the corners. As long as you're just killing one, you're doing good.
I'm killing one that nobody else is doing.
That's fine. As like they die, people will. Oh, look away from the boss. By the way,
Okay.
that's what will give you the do.
It's
So now you. So if you get that, you just want to chase the. That samurai doesn't know what that means. Okay, switch cast raise.
Okay, I broke it.
All right, so get out of that,
Jump.
buddy. Samurai, get up. I'm not giving you another raise.
I will.
You can't.
Try.
I respect it. All right, so now you want to get on white.
Yeah, I was already there. I switched.
Nice.
I was burning move to white in my brain for the past 5 minutes.
Fair, fair.
Why am I... hello?
Because... Oh, boy. Light speed. We're gonna get tank up.
I was suddenly tethered by a bunch of things and couldn't move, and then I died.
Yeah, so that's what that so that's what that flare cast earlier was too. It's just in this case it was something else.
Okay, I actually didn't notice a flare cast happen.
Oh shit, my bad. That was what I told you to get away from.
Oh, that.
Oh god, please no, please cleanse the doom. Please cleanse the doom. I don't have the mana for this, guys. Guys!
You have lots of mana.
No, I don't.
Here, I leg swept him. Is that good?
Sure.
Here, I fainted him.
That's good. That's very good.
Oh, should I have been
do
doing
that?
Arm's reach.
You don't need to worry. Okay, not just we can ignore the hourglasses for this part. Just kill him.
I'm in the red half.
Yep.
It's not gonna matter.
No, it's not gonna matter at all. Just kill him. He's dead.
Stab. I think
God.
I might have actually gotten the last tick of damage there.
Yeah,
I did
makes
full
sense.
thrust right as he died.
Okay, so this is another one where like, this upcoming part. I think it's this upcoming part. No, it's the part after the next boss where we'll have a split up into alliances mechanic, and we are B. It looks like.
Follow the purple.
Follow the purple. Indeed.
So, how do you think this is gonna go based on how people did there?
I
Besides the samurai.
think it's gonna go okay.
Just
I don't think.
keep
I don't
resing
think
the
it's gonna be-
samurai.
I don't think it definitely could go
Oh,
a lot
hey, it's
worse. Yeah.
Is
It
it-
definitely. I've seen runs of this that have gone a lot worse. Don't worry, Joe. Thank God. I almost just accidentally fucking got rid of a card. Oh yeah, kill the
Stab.
gates.
She's dead.
Kill the gates or more ads will spawn. Yeah, like most people, like what's going on with in chat right now, most people will just be like, yeah, just here's thing, do thing.
Oh, hello. That guy came out of the box.
Yep. And again, just kill the gates.
Oh, wait, there are more gates.
Yep, there's more gates.
Oh, I see them.
Holy shit, somebody stunned him. Oh my
Hey,
god, I love
bad
this
thingy.
group. Oh yeah, kill the Ormagander.
I'm trying. It's moving a lot.
Yes, it is. It's okay.
Okay, I killed the Jormungandr. I was just chasing around the Jormungandr for like the last 10 seconds. I was like, come on, get back here. Stop attacking the people who should be attacked.
Yep, that's fair. Alright.
Oh, hey!
Actually,
It's Tiamat.
oh, it's just a 5-headed dragon.
That's Tiamat.
It's not Tiamat.
It's my best friend Tiamat.
Alright. So this one has a really neat mechanic. When you see a point where there's a 5 heads to hit, start AoEing.
Hit all of the heads, gotcha.
Yep. That's it. There's more, though I'll be real. I've never figured out how the fuck this fight actually is supposed to work.
Okay. I'm assuming stay
Oh.
out of the fire circles.
Stay out of the fire circles. Those will grow. Those will grow. Do stack into this, though.
Stack into what?
So you remember how in Zandy there was like the people got like little alright, so this part, start AoE.
Start AoEing.
Yep. So you remember how in Zandy when like before he did the ancient Quaggas, there were people who had like those like pulsating marks above their heads, and that's how you knew like the safe spots were going to be.
Oh, whoops, that was the wrong button. Damn it.
Yeah, so like this guy.
Yes.
Yeah, stack in that, and that'll reduce the damage and split it them on everybody, so that way everybody just takes less.
So that's what a stack mechanic is.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't understand that in King Moogle. I just got smited.
Indeed, you fucking did. Yeah, and to be fair, in King Moogle Mock, there was a lot going on.
There was a lot of music and colors.
Yeah, so I don't blame you for not noticing. Oh yeah, fucking.
Oh wait, damn it, my thing's gone. Oh, that actually interrupts my combo. I didn't know that.
What does?
I think Feint does.
No, Faint does not.
Or it stops me from pressing the button I was pressing. Ow! I got thrown up in the air. Ow! I'm frozen.
Yeah, that's not your fault. I assume that's not your fault because I don't think you had a thing over your head or like a buff or something.
I didn't notice one if I did.
Okay. We can check the tapes later.
Yes, I'm sure. We always check those tapes.
Yep.
Hey, I see a card.
It wasn't me who gave it to you.
Hey, is this the thing we should use limit on?
But yeah, wait until it's at like 2%.
Okay, but this is the thing we use limit on.
Yes. Oh, I'm frozen?
Somebody else. Oh, wait, I can't use it. I'm stuck. Yeah, somebody else can use it. Probably. I'm assuming somebody wants to use limit somewhere.
At some point, yeah.
Hello, I'm at your feet.
Oh, hello. It's dead. Honestly, don't accept the raise and just go back to the... Okay, never mind.
How dare you try to raise me and then say I shouldn't?
I didn't try to raise you. That was the other astrology.
Okay, these ones actually I might not take.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to remember which one. I think we go in the middle one since we're Alliance B.
That would make sense.
Indeed. Oh, yep. Somebody's putting the markers down. Thank God.
We have markers?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Okay.
All right. So this one, you want to stay kind of close to it when we start fighting him.
Stay close to Moaning Atmos?
Yes. He's a lonely soul.
Oh, whoops.
Oh God.
Did I just get eaten?
So yes. I did not see the person who had the.
Ow! Hello?
So now we need to wait for these platforms to light up.
It's just out of my Dragoon jump range.
All right. So now that they've lit it up. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Don't. Oh, hello, slashing resistance down.
What the? Why am I?
Oh, cool. Ours is dead. All right.
Whee!
Move on.
Leave the others for dead.
All right. So this is another one that you can this one is kind of tricky. So what we're going to do, since we're Alliance B, when you see puddles start to form on the ground,
Stand in them.
don't stand in them immediately. You want to get minied first, and then you want to stand in them.
How do I get minied?
I'm trying to remember.
Interesting.
But basically, the idea is that we want to, is that eventually we're going to want to get into this thing's stomach. And we're going to want to give it the worst stomach ache it's ever had.
I played Bowser's Inside Story.
Pretty much. It's pretty much just Bowser's Inside Story.
Do I have to do a QTE to kick a shell back and forth between me and my brother?
No.
That'd be pretty funny.
It would be really
What the fuck
funny.
is this thing turning for?
So this is it. This thing. The gastric juice is what turns you mini. Whenever you see it start radiating AoE, go stand in it and then stand in the purple puddle.
I got tiny.
Yeah.
Okay, what do I do
So now
now?
come stand over in this purple puddle. I cannot heal you right now. I am currently stuck.
Hi. I was taken.
Yep, we are now in the stomach.
Is it okay that we left behind some people?
Yes.
Okay.
Break the stomach walls. Like I said, we want to give this dude the worst stomachache he's ever had. Wow, we actually didn't leave behind anybody.
I
Or
saw
well,
some people still standing there.
okay, we left nobody behind in our alliance.
Oh, were there people not in our alliance there?
Apparently. But, like, we didn't have to worry about that. We just needed to... We did our part. That's all that matters. Now
What's
it's
a magic feather?
That's something that, basically, if Alliance C doesn't put their place in right, then this fight basically just gets harder and we have to repeat that all over again.
Hello, dog.
Oh my god. Who is taking this?
I don't know. I'm just getting behind the dog.
Tank is bad, you gotta adjust for the tank, I guess.
Ow.
Oh my god.
I got murdered.
Indeed.
Here I go.
What did I need? I don't remember needing anything. Why are you in Narnia?
How did I die again? What?
There was a lot going on. Is what happened.
The only thing I can think of is that AoE that happens behind it, but I got out of it.
You might have gotten server ticked.
Oh, that's it. It seemed about right timing for that AoE, but I definitely got out of it very quickly.
Ow!
Oh my god.
Alright, and now we can just focus on killing him.
Should I limit break it?
Sure. Go for it.
Braver! I bravered it. It did nothing?
Hey, it did 8%. Alright, he's dead though.
I got Elegant Toadstools of Poetics.
Yay, poetics. Alright.
Final boss.
Indeed. So when you get in here, run around the edge of the arena. And where everybody else is.
Disturbs the glue, models from their own light, something. I missed the last part. I'm the cloud of darkness. What I do not smother, I devour. What I cannot devour, I destroy. Covenant is everlasting, all mortals. For darkness will sink lifeless into the void.
Hey, just enough time for your weakness to go away. I think.
I'll join you guys over here, I guess.
Yep. Alright, and then, now that everybody's here.
Where do I stand if she doesn't have a back?
Well, then you don't have to worry about possession. No, God! Yeah, that went about how I expect that to go. So, if you get an AoE that has an arrow marker around it, or let's say following it, get to the side of her real quick, by the way.
Ow.
Because otherwise that's going to happen.
Gotcha.
Oh my god, the samurai has 4 phone stacks. What was I saying? Oh, if you ever get an AoE that has like, you see like there's an arrow under your character and it's like pulsating in a direction. Then you need to keep moving, but move it in a way so that like you go away from the alliance. Otherwise, you're gonna be dragging AoEs into the middle of the group, like that guy did. See,
Gotcha.
do like what I just did,
What was that?
assuming that you can actually see me.
I don't know where you are right now.
That's good. That means you're not seeing the 0-4 particle beam that was chasing me. Yeah, kill the storms. Kill the storms and clouds that show up. Also, I really do not like this remix of this theme. It's not bad, it's just kind of forgettable.
Oh, and I just realized I can see when things spawn because they show up in the enemy list.
Yeah.
Did I do good?
I'd say you did pretty good.
Like sweet.
Alright, if you're not in range for buffs, Mr. Black Mage or Mr. Red Mage or other astrology, you're not getting buffs.
What was that?
That was her raid wide. If we let her get more of those clouds, we would have died. I just getting a thing.
Okay.
Preferably getting one that doesn't seem to have as many people as the other ones. And just kill the hypercharge cloud. Hey, we have LB3. When we find her, get to her sut. Well, that guy stole it from you.
No, I'm doing it.
No, that guy stole it from you. Looks like.
Oh,
Yep.
I was able to start. I was able to start doing it though. Interesting.
Yeah, get ready to be blinded, by the way, because we're about to be red mate. Nope, that's meteor. Never mind.
That's fine.
Hey, there we go. Let the sunshine in.
Those last 3 hits I think should hit her because for some reason I untargeted her.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah, that's fine. It was like 5 seconds at the end. I wonder why I untargeted her.
I don't know.
Maybe I accidentally clicked on a dark storm or whatever, and then it died, so I just wasn't targeting anything anymore.
I can see that. Look, I am just of the opinion that if you are out of my healing range or out of my buffing range, I'm not doing either of those for you. It is not my responsibility to make sure that you are within range of my heals.
What's DNC?
What?
Dancer.
Oh, yeah. I don't know why. I heard B instead of D and C. Alright, I will be right back. I need it.
Okay. Where in the 7 hells are they? Without them to stem the energy in the tower, our defeat of the cloud aids our cause little. Doga! Une! Can you hear me? Nero? Must you be so infernally loud? Are you so keen to attract more void scent? Hey Nero. Though I don't blame you for missing my company. Thank the 12, are you alright? Yeah, he looks great. As alright as can be expected, Hune is simply passed out. Nero, by the gods, what happened to you? Alas, his wounds were too deep, and allowed this foul place entry into his body. Now the darkness claws at the aether of his very form. Would that we could have protected him. The cloud of darkness was bound by Zan's unholy covenant to bring prosperity to Algan royalty. The same blood that sealed this contract gives us a measure of protection. I say a measure, for this vow does not protect us from other voids sent. The cloud imprisoned us here precisely to unleash fiends upon us. We would be dead had Nero not defended us so valiantly. Mistake not my actions for kindness. I have use for you yet in Eorzea, and simply cannot let harm befall you here. Where? One. You're safe. Our friends have come for us. Have they? Then perhaps, Doga, is there still hope yet that we may fulfill our purpose? Yeah, about that. That's a pretty cool effect, to be honest. Mortals, you have dared to challenge me, and must now feel my wrath. Did you think to destroy me in my realm? Here I am eternal. I will smother your light and entomb your bones amongst my shadows. That voice actually kind of hurts my throat. Are we truly so powerless here? As long as we fight the cloud in this realm, I fear so. And yet, though we may not be able to destroy it, this may be our chance to stop it. If we strike now, whilst the cloud can barely hold her form, mayhap we can sever Zan's covenant. Yes, and raise the bridge between the crystal tower and this foul place once and for all. Lucia, Graha, you must flee. You and Doga mean to stay here? 'Tis madness. You must return with us. No one but you can save the world from the threat of the crystal tower. I'll be real, Graha. I think that's exactly what they're doing. What is this trickery? Your blood. You too gain protection from Zan's blood. Grahadia, you are possessed of royal blood. That's why the royal eye runs in your line. 'Tis a gift that you have inherited, Graha. You have been granted authority over the crystal tower. I had thought time would consume all of Alec that was. That a man should still live his forebear's blood in this age can be no coincidence. Some person must have planted this gift in your line, and used the highest of Allegan technology to do so. True, the Crystal Tower is not like to recognize you as Allegan, not as you are now, but your royal eye bespeaks a simple truth. Within you dwells one feeble glimmer that will illuminate all, the light of hope. But how should I use this light? Pray tell me. Unable to accept teleport, you have not met certain requirements.
Oh, well, my bad. Hi, I'm back.
Hi. You must gain control of the Crystal Tower. We will share our blood with you, Graha. Though its effects will be but ephemeral, it will bolster the Allegan presence within you. It's okay. You didn't miss much. The only thing now is Nero's an energy.
Nero's a ticking time bomb. Nero's a ticking time bomb waiting to happen, full of void mistakes.
No, I was gonna say that he's become an energy drink mascot.
I mean, also accurate.
This is our gift to you, that you may fulfill your destiny. All with the royal eye are bound by fate to Alleg. One part of this journey is to bury Zan's dark ambition in the past. This was the true Ona and Doga's purpose, one we one we have carried into the future. Know that as long as the light of hope survives in you, our souls will still remain, even if our bodies are lost. I do still love how we just trusted that these two were students of Baldesian without checking.
I know, right?
That's still a part of this that's like, okay, well, if something went bad here, it was our fault.
It absolutely would have been our fault if something awful happened. 1,000 more poetics. That part of the weapon will be done. Oh, and then I get the fun task. I don't want to run A9S. God damn it. Sorry, anyway.
You must leave as well, Nero. I'm sorry we cannot live up to your expectations. I must return to you what is yours, though. You dropped it whilst defending us. What you seek by this instrument may not be possible, Nero, but do not give up. There are many other paths that await you. Of course they do. Nero, can you still see?
Yes.
Doga, Une, thank you. We shall never forget you. Now, Lucia, Nero, let us quit this place.
Who are they?
You shall not escape me, impudent children of light. Laser beam, laser beam, laser beam.
If only.
No, you shall not escape us. Here Zan's blood-drained dreams of glory end. Blood-stained dreams of glory end. There, the glint of light. I'd say that's more than a glint, buddy.
Shh.
It grows faint. Then the bridge between realms grows fragile by the covenant's annulment. If the light dies, we're stranded here. Hurry. I'm sure that come Shadowbringers were... Oh, fucking goddammit, Nero. I'm sure that come Shadowbringers, like, Une and Doga are still gonna be in here just chilling, having a martini. Nero, no, you must move. Leave me.
Yeah, I'm sure they're fine.
I don't need you. If I die here, it's because I bloody well decided to. I failed to master
Awful
darkness.
Awful place to decide to die.
I'll not suffer watching a green boy master the tower. Do what you will with it, but remember me, son of Alig. I am Nero Tolskeva, a man who will yet outdo Alig and Garland.
I'm sure you will. I'm sure you are, buddy.
That was what you'd hope to do? May the Crystal Tower again be a beacon of hope for mankind. Go, damn you! I'll be honest, in all this time of yelling, we could have probably run to him, picked him up, and ran through the thing already.
Yeah, you know.
Bye, Nero. Have fun. See you later. Must move onwards. This is not where I come to rest. But how did... So those damn clones did it after all.
Sound surprised by this, Nero.
Now, onwards. Wait, who am I talking to? Oh, fuck. Thing's closing. Go, go, go! Ah!
Fuck.
Well. You owe me, Nero. The hells I do. I like them.
Great.
I'll be honest, Crystal Tower might just be good for the fact that it made Nero just be like generic villain guy to this.
At least if I'm remembering correctly, the woman who wrote the Crystal Tower stuff would eventually go on to write the main scenario for Shadowbringers and Endwalker.
Ooh, cool.
And she also did the single best part of all of Stormblood.
Ooh, nice. You're all unharmed. Thank the gods. When the Void Gate started to close, I never felt so powerless in all my life. We were running around like madmen trying to keep the gate open, and then Chief actually went and dived in. But if you're all... Huh?
Yeah, so about us all being safe.
Where are Hune and Doga? They're not... I see.
Where's the trombone? Where's the trombone?
I will miss the two of them dearly, but I am happy they fulfilled their purpose. We who live on must still attend to the Crystal Tower, though we may now have no one able to seal it. That is true. They may have cut off the connection to darkness, but now nobody can seal it. Well, we assume Graha can. We're not sure he can.
Look, we just gotta hope at this point. We got no better plan.
Like, the thing is, they had, like, thousands of years to, like, you know, be Algan royalty and know how to do all this stuff. This guy didn't even know he was Algan royalty, like, 2 minutes ago.
It's fine, I'm sure. I hope.
That's not true, my friend. Hune and Doga haven't trusted me with their blood. I can now control the Crystal Tower. Here, watch this. You just hear, like, horrible shrieking underneath them. Wait, no, that one... Wait, how about this one? You just hear an explosion in the distance. I'll figure it out.
Okay, hold on. Third time's the charm. Third time's the charm. Third time's the charm.
Graha. Yes, I can see it in your eyes. Good, then let us put an end to this and seal away the tower. I understand your instinct, Rambros, but please, give us a moment to rest. I'm worried to the bone, and Nero and Lucia are both emerged from long battle. Of course, of course.
It's even funnier when you realize that Nero has been in there for several months.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yep.
That was actually a long time for me. I forgot
for
that we
you?
didn't just jump in straight after them.
Yeah, for you, it was just, all right, we're there. For them, it was several months.
Yeah, that makes sense why Nero was, like, that messed up, because I was like...
Yeah, because
they said that, like, the dark energy was, like, seeping, like, into his wounds, and I was like, I don't remember him getting, like, wounded in the fight on the tower. How did he get so wounded, like, in that time? Yeah, okay, it was 3 months or something.
Yeah, it's basically just, you can assume that, like, any reason it takes that long to figure something out is just, it's been a couple months because of not just the patches, but also just, like, that just, it took them a while to even figure out that, oh, hey, we can use the Crystal Tower to open a Void Gate. Or even, like, reverse engineer the process.
That's pretty funny, actually. I'm just imagining Nero just for 3 months straight, just fighting off Void Scent with a stick.
It's accurate.
Get back! Get back!
It's very accurate.
Of course, you have the right of it. Come, we shall leave this place for a spell and repair to St. Quinox Find.
I think you will have one more quest after this one, and then you will have wrapped up the Crystal Tower stuff.
Yay! No one could have succeeded no one but you could have succeeded in the world of darkness, Lucia. Would that I could have been more use beyond the rift. As it stands, I was but a vessel for Doga and Une's blood. To be fair, that's a pretty important thing.
And kind of with that is
You're kind of the
kind of
only
weird-
person that we know of in Eorzea who could have done that.
Yeah, exactly. So, tune up a bit, buddy.
Yeah, you know. Have I remembered what I wished to? Yes, something has come back to me. Gaining royal blood and witnessing true bravery has reminded me of my forebear's deepest wish. But we need not speak of these things now. It was not my place to keep you. Pray, go on ahead of me. There's something small I wish to do before I return.
Hmm.
I could not have asked for a better comrade. If only I could have been a part of your adventures for longer, Lucia. Alas, fate dictates I have a different role to play. A wish hidden for millennia and brought to light by the good people of Noah. Now, finally, 'tis my time to see it realized.
Hmm.
I'm sure he's fine.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he's fine.
Where am I going now to, What the... God. I hate the Mordona map. There's too many quests all... There's too many quests all around the Aetheryte.
The one that you're supposed to turn in.
No, around the Aetheryte, so I need to, like, zoom all the way in to get the quests out of the way of it.
Ah.
Apparently somebody's been having car troubles.
That's fortunate.
they're just like talking about it in Remnant Stoll.
You know, I was kind of expecting that to be in the Novice Tower, but that makes even more sense.
Actually, wait, it might be... Yeah, it's Novice Tower. I don't know what Novice is. How do I get out of the Novice thingy?
I remember I looked it up. Let me... Again.
Do I have to, like, get to a certain point in the story or something?
Eventually, when you get, I think it's like 300 hours in the game, where you clear Shadowbringers, you force leave. But I think there's a way to leave it sooner.
Oh, that's kind of funny.
It is kind of funny. You could use it by typing the command NA status /NA status off in the chat. It
Interesting.
also removes the sprout icon that designates you as a new adventurer. Alternatively, you can disable only the chat part by unticking Novice Network in the chat filter section of your settings.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's Mentor.
I have a sprout that has a crown on it. I don't know what that means.
That's Returner. That, like, you're coming back to the game after having not played it for a while.
Ah. Rest of you will let ourselves, or endless free ourselves from the Spectre of Alligans. The Light of Hope. Allegan Catalyst. Dubbed a god in the Machina. So discover it more. It's crafting material. Yummy. Is that a crafting material I can only get by doing those dungeons?
Yes.
Dear God. Oh no. Oh no, they've tricked me into doing raids.
I don't know what you get from it.
I'm sure it's
or what you used to make it anyway.
I'm sure it's something great. I'm sure I can make like a wind-up Zand or something.
Maybe?
I trust you have rested, my friend. Good. I wish to seal the tower now, but there's something we must do first. Let me summon the others and hear full what happened beyond the rift. So the Alganai that runs in Graha's line does mean that royal blood flows in his veins. I suppose it's not so odd to think that his forebears gained it via ancient technology, but who imbued his family with the blood and for what purpose? Mayhap all this was... mayhap all this was fate. From discovering the tower to Graha gaining Une and Doga's blood. Or a grand design. of the evil Alligans or something.
Or something.
Has Graha said anything? For that matter, where is Graha? And what of Nero? I'm not sure about a resident historian, but Nero left the tower with me, where he's vanished to since, I cannot say. But knowing him as I do, I don't believe he'll scheme against us for the time being, though he is still Nero. Lucy, you say Graha stayed behind at the Crystal Tower? I wonder if he even now prepares to seal the place off. Master Rambros! Master Rambros! Tis Graha. Tia, sir. He came into the Crystal Tower and began ordering researchers out. What? Why would he do such a thing? I do not know, sir, but he was quite insistent. He all but bodily forced me out of the gates. I suppose it's possible he told one of the others, but I wasted no time in finding out. I thought it best to hasten here and ask for your guidance. Very well, let us go speak with these researchers to get to the bottom of this queer business. Master Garland, Lucia, please come with me. No doubt Graha means to seal off the Crystal Tower, but it worries me he did not breathe a word of his plan to us. Maybe he plans to seal it with him inside.
Certainly a possibility.
I don't know, there's like a million possibilities. I have no goddamn idea. Listen, if it's the Crystal Tower, literally anything can be in there. I'm pretty sure there's a Starbucks in there.
There's a what?
I'm pretty sure there's a Starbucks in there.
There might be.
There has to be.
Or if nothing else, at least something to, or at least enough stuff to make a Starbucks.
He's mad. He's mad. Wait, can I? Why is this door not thicker?
Great question.
I can literally stand here until I'm beaten to death by the Gygus on the other side.
That's impressive.
What? I also can't hit him because he's out of line of sight.
Hell if I know, dude.
No, I'm in combat, so I can't get on Fenrir. There it goes. God here, you better not be being a rascal.
I hate to break it to you. He's definitely being a rascal.
I'm sure it's fine. What in the world was Grahatia thinking, demanding we leave the tower? No doubt you want to know why. I wish I knew that myself. Of course he would tell me nothing, but he will be honest with you, miss. I am certain of it. I love how this game considers 299 hours in this game still novice.
Yeah, you know.
Go no farther, friends. The door will close ere long. So you are of a mind to seal the tower, Graha. I know time is of the essence, but but all I ask is a hint of, but all I ask is a hint of your plan. Please come here so we can discuss this. No, my apologies, but I cannot. Come, man, what is this nonsense? If aught is amiss, surely we can help. Not this time, my friend. Just as Une and Doga fulfilled their destiny, so too must I fulfill mine. My blood has awakened me to this fact. As my father told me, the truth has always lain in Alec, or rather, 'twas the wish I must grant was born. You see, not all the world perished in Zan's calamity. Survivors stood amidst the ruins of Alig, looking to the Crystal Tower, but it was nowhere to be seen. Yet they hoped its spires would again dominate the land, and prayed that the Crystal Tower would be a beacon of hope to people everywhere. Word of this soon reached the only member of Alig's royalty to outlive the Empire, the Princess Selena. Selena was moved by the people's dearest wish. She used the very best of Alig's technology to give her blood and memories to he whom she trusted the most. That man was my forebearer. For millennia we waited. Alig's art and ingenuity faded, our royal blood grew thin. But before the last drop could vanish from the realm, the memory of all this returned to me. And now I must fulfill the wish of the ancients. The tower will shine forth as a new beacon of hope. Graha, the Crystal Tower's strength poses too great a threat to Eorzea now. We would need technology as advanced as Alig's to use it correctly. As things stand, we barely understand the tower's working. Hells, we may never fully comprehend it. 'Tis as you say, Sid. We could wait for someone someday to reach the same heights as Alig. But by then, we'll have lost the royal bloods and the means to control the tower. But what if I do as Amon did and put the tower into a deep sleep? What? You cannot mean that. I'm deadly serious, Sid. The tower may only be used once men rival the Alligans in knowledge. I will slumber within Circus Tower until then, to greet those with the means to open the gates. Then I will guide them, and thus will the tower shine forth as a beacon of hope, as the beacon of hope it was meant to be. 'Tis the only way to make the wishes of the ancients come true. I mean, it does make sense. The future is where my destiny awaits. But yours lies outside these doors. Go. Create a future where hope reigns, and the tragedies of the past are but memories. No one but you can accomplish such things. Nothing we can say will change your mind, will it?
Apparently not. He's set on this.
Onwards to a brighter future. It won't be easy, of course, but that's exactly why we'll do it. We'll catch up with Alig, just you wait. We'll cover all that lost ground before you even know it. Well said, Wedge. It'll only be a few years before we come knocking, Graha. Then you're in for a rude awakening. You shall be witness to Noah's accomplishments. Pray keep alive our successes, and forgive us our failures. And may we meet again, my friend. The 12 keep you till then, Rambros. I look forward to learning of your exploits. And you, Lucia. I know history will remember you. No doubt your heroism will be the star by which I chart my course when I awake. Well, now I must rest. Recalling so much has put me in the mood for sleep. Farewell, my friends. I eagerly await a future born of your courage and the ancients' wish.
What do you want, Evie? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want, Chichi? Okay, I'll give you attention. Hey, buddy, stop.
Hey, so can I be honest?
Yeah?
The second he said that he was going to stay behind, I immediately thought, he's going to seal himself in the tower, isn't he?
Yeah, not exactly, Subtle.
Like, I get why he did it. He does make a point that this is the last chance to not have all that lost.
Mhm.
Like, it is literally the very last chance. And if the world can't keep up with this stuff, then all this stuff is lost with him, basically.
Mhm. So, he's got a good reason for, doing what he's doing.
Crystal Tower slumbers again, then. It's too quiet for my taste. What does that compass look for again? I feel like I remember somebody saying something about it.
I don't remember exactly
Does it
what
just,
it
like,
does.
seek out high etheric energies?
It's basically oh hey, where's the next super powerful elegant technology thing?
Oh, okay. It's the Dragon Radar.
It pretty much. It's Dragon Radar but elegance.
Fair enough. Goodbye, Sid. I must put all this at my back. Possibility beckons, and I am bound to follow. Well. Hitokune's advice to heart. That compass isn't the only thing to follow.
Indeed.
A new dawn has come for me. Still probably could have kept the compass just in case. I'll be real, it's probably pretty useful.
I mean, probably, but who cares?
Imagine Grahatia's face when, like, 3 years later, we just opened the tower again. It's like, hey, we caught up. Hey, buddy, have a good nap.
Do you like all these flying technology? Do you like all this flying technology I've got? It's pretty great, isn't it?
That was cool. I actually really like the Crystal Tower story.
Great. And now you've got to wait a bit for I'm assuming that you're turning in the final quest anyway.
Yeah.
That's not it. Yeah, it's pretty good. Now you just gotta wait, now you just gotta go through the rest of the main scenario.
What's left in that?
For just this patch, I think you literally just have like a cutscene or two to do.
Oh, fancy.
I don't think they're particularly long because they're just in the seventh heaven. If I remember correctly, where we last left off.
How far away am I from the start of Heavensward?
A decent bit. You've got 4 more trials, 2 dungeons, and a solo instance to do.
Interesting.
And those are all pretty decently spread out.
That's
like
fair.
there's a trial a patch basically.
Gotcha.
And there's a lot of establishing future plot points that'll happen.
Hey, did you know there are dragons over in Ishgard?
Well, that and also more stuff with Asians.
Did you know that there are people bringing shadows to places?
Did you know they also have these weird Transylvanian accents?
Bah. Just every time you mention acids, you just hear a quiet bleh in the background.
Where the fuck?
Are they listening to us? We can't tell if they're listening to us, right? They're invisible or something, right?
Always,
They can choose to be, though, so, Aren't they like fourth dimensional beings or something?
Something along those lines. Maybe seventh. I'm unsure.
Oh wait, I remember. Yeah, they were saying the guy I talked to with the white robe.
Elizabeth.
What?
Elizabeth.
Yeah, Elizabeth. He was saying that like the way that we see them as robed people isn't accurate. It's just the way that our mind makes sense of them because they are essentially like essentially outer gods in that case.
That makes sense, yeah.
Yo, that's a cool horse. What the fuck is that horse?
It's Ixion. That has no context for anything, so don't worry about it.
Okay. It's not the end of knowing, no matter how lonely St. Cornoc's Find has become for our friend's departure. We must all walk in different directions now. Remember that we labor for a brighter future, lit by Graha's beacon. Sealing the crystal tower was but the first step. Farewell, my friend. May our paths cross again. I did all of this just for that Allegan catalyst. Thank you, Rambros. I'm gonna go make a thing out of jelly or something.
Yeah, that's
champion. For the main scenario and many other adventures await you.
Yeah, that's it. That's Crystal Tower.
Yo, nice, actually.
And now, like I said before, you're all good to continue on with the main story.
Yeah, I could have waited to do Crystal Tower a little bit later, but
you could have, yeah. But hey, whatever. All good
fun.
to just get it out of the way.
It was fun. I liked it.
Yeah.
Also, if I did badly in Crystal Tower, if I had waited longer and gotten more used to the game again, I would have had less excuses.
You'd have what?
I would have had less excuses if I had gotten more used to the game again.
Yep. Yeah. I don't know how you're playing any of this one off, but
I need to go talk to an old man.
Old man for what?
The old man, the friend guy, the toy maker, the goods provider. He's got the good stuff.
I see.
This isn't helping, is it? I don't remember his name in the slightest.
Not at all, no. Yeah, what'd you think?
It was really good. I liked it. The drug dealer in the back alley.
I think I know where you're talking about.
I think it's back here. But yeah, Crystal. Like, I'll be honest, Crystal Tower was probably my favorite story so far in FF14.
It is pretty darn good.
And also, we got through the raids without much issue.
Yeah, I was surprised that somehow Circus Tower was the problem point, and even then only because somebody was just whining about people. Was whining about people not being able to do mechanics when the majority of people were new.
You know. But yeah, Jonathan was who I was thinking of.
Oh yeah, the former achievement guy.
You've got achieved bards for lifetime. Just token to my highest esteem. I just remembered because I've had a lot of achievements pop up.
It's fair.
Yo, they actually have a lot more wind-ups now in this.
But yeah, I think once you clear the main story, I think more show up. I think. Unsure.
Don't I already have the Behemoth Warhorn?
It'll have a check mark next to it, or it'll have a check mark in the bottom right corner of the icon.
Okay, I do have it.
Yeah.
Who's Furion?
Protagonist from 2.
Right.
His whole shtick is he used weapon good.
Wind up Odin.
Yep.
There aren't any weapons in here. Or accessories.
Nope, just armor. What?
Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Fat joke. Go ahead. God damn it. Ooh. What's a Cascadier uniform voucher?
You use those with a special vendor in Mordona, and you can get a swimsuit.
Ah, I see.
I think it's since it's a 2-piece. I think it's a ticket, like 1 or 2 tickets for each.
Okay, I can get. So I think I'm gonna get. Wind Up Warrior. Wait, Ancient Benediction. What's the Wind Up Warrior of Light? Who is that?
It's the Warrior of Light. That's how he looks in Dissidia.
Oh. I don't know anything about Dissidia.
It's like the coolest. It's Do you remember?
I remember how Black Mage looks in Dissidia, because that's the best looking Black Mage.
In Final Fantasy 1, you mean?
No, in Dissidia.
Black Mage isn't in Dissidia, though.
Wait, which one? No, oh wait, sorry, I'm thinking of Tactics, God damn it.
Mm-hmm.
Final Fantasy Tactics has the best looking Black Mage.
I mean, yes.
Yeah, I don't know anything about Dissidia.
No, that's fair. It's a fun game, but I also totally get not knowing much about it.
Okay, I think I'm gonna take Wind Up Cursor, Wind Up Odin, and Wind Up Warrior of Light.
Hell yeah.
And I still have one left over. So, yeah, I'll take the ribbon. Oh, no, the ribbon's 2. Damn it. Okay, that's good enough. I'll just save that one. Use cursor. Oh yeah, I also got Puff of Darkness minion.
Nice.
And I got the Cloud of Darkness card.
Fun fact. That's actually a minion that if you beckon it over to you, she'll fly over and rest on your shoulder, like my hawk is doing right now.
Oh, cool. What do I do with this?
If you're a Lalafell, she'll fly over and rest on your head.
What are the music pages used for again?
In your in-room, there's an orchestrion. I think that's what's called, a music box, basically. And once you use it, you can play any song you got from anything in the game there.
She has little fly things around her.
Yeah, that's what she looks like in also what she looks like in Dissidia.
That's cool. I like that. Anyways, yeah, it was fun. We did Crystal Tower. Crystal Tower was fun. The way you always talked about it, I thought it was going to be a lot more pain.
I mean, like I said,
It depends
it's a coin
on
flip.
who you play with.
It's a coin flip a lot of the times. Like, Cloud of Darkness can either take, like, the 15-20 minutes that we took for it, or it'll take 40 minutes to get through, because people do not understand how the first boss or Cerberus works.
That's fair.
And then Labyrinth of the Ancients, once people die to the Ancient Flare cast once or twice, they'll get the message, and it's not that bad.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's gonna be it. I will be working the next couple days, but I'll be honest, I might actually have time to stream somewhere in there. But yeah, I'll be doing whatever I can whenever. I'll be back into Wild Hearts probably, because I have hunted too many lava back now off stream.
Yeah, miss, I have a full set of lava back gear.
I have a full human augmented set of lava back gear besides the chest plate, because the chest plate I'm gonna turn into the kimono path.
God damn it.
Because I found out I can still keep it one tick to the human side with the kimono path chest if everything else is human path.
Wild. I love it, but wild.
Because I need it to be skewed human path for Verve, which is a very good skill.
It's fair.
So yeah, that was fun. So yeah, that's it. Thank you everybody for watching, and I'll see you the next time I stream. Bye bye.
Bye, everybody.